Hi.
How are you? We're freaking early because I think I put 7:30 on this one because I was
You
like,
did.
we never make it at 7:15 because we are that bitch. I love Lizzo, and she's going through some tough times, and people are canceling her, and I don't fall one way or the other. I mean, if she did some bad shit,
Yeah.
she deserves to get canceled. But I just hate that when people I'm so into are like, oh, now she said some shit. We got
I know.
what? You know what I mean? I
How
can't
about
stand it.
Britney's going off the deep end again, going through a divorce, and then now
Okay.
she's like coming out of a place with her boobies and stuff. Oh,
Which fine, she's a woman. She can do what
yeah.
she wants. But the
Do what
thing
you want.
is, my kid said that because I got a 16-year-old and you got a what? How old's your kid in the
He'll
house?
be 15 in a month.
So yeah, same. All right. So I don't know if you guys talk about because I always ask her like, "What's the scoop? What's going on? What's the TikTok trend? What's happening?" And she told me, she said, "Mom, Britney is not really Britney. Like when she's dancing, they say her face turns into like whoever the dancer is for
I've
just a
seen that.
split second." And I'm like, holy, that is a lot of, that's like that whole Avril Lavigne thing when everybody said, oh, the real Avril died. They were making really good money on her. So they just hired to look like, just kind of like with Paul McCartney. They did that same thing with him too. So it's just something that goes around. People love a good conspiracy theory.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I have tons of them, and I
Girl,
believe them too.
I love conspiracy theories.
Me too, and I'm easily swayed.
Me too. I'm all like this. Oh my God.
How have I
Elvis is a
avoided a
lot.
cult this long is what I need to know. Because I saw this thing on Netflix about cults. That's the big thing now. They're making all these shows. Maybe it's HBO. But yeah, it was showing like how these people got into being a cult member and, the cult leaders and stuff. Like there's 6 or 7 episodes of it. And at the end, the lady that's going through it, she goes, if you think that you're too strong to get taken by any of these people in a cult, think again.
Mhm.
We were just like you. I guarantee. And I was like, I am easily swayed. You can dangle a purse in front of me.
I was going to say, bitch, they can just say LV over here and we'll be
and
like,
we'll go,
oh
yes. Hello, where do I sign up? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Bonk, bonk you over the head and take you with them. All right, let's get into this. Brooke, how are you? I really want to know how you're doing. Oh my God, I'm so excited for Brooke. Brian, hello, my darling. Now my nose is going to run as soon as I get in here. Of course. I was fine the whole time, and then waterworks. Chat with Chris. Chris, the thick Titan is here. Hello, Chris. Cinderella, spin it up one time. I hope Bill is doing okay. Baby Max and I are here. Oh my God, baby. Brooke just had a baby. I'm so excited. Kaylee, hello. And Digital Girl, hi, sweetie. How are you? Her boobies. Brian said her boobies. Yes.
Her boobies.
Her Tetons, honey.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. Dee Dee Bean, hey, honey. How are you? Jack, howdy. I'm working late, so you'll keep me entertained. I hope so. Dee Dee, Jackie, Chris, Brian saying hi to them. Everybody's saying hi to Dee Dee. Hi back. Hello, Ed and Winnie. Favorites with Laura. Hi, sweetie. How are you? Caleb. Oh, my God. Mwah, mwah. Ed, do you have something you want to tell Caleb?
Is there something I want to tell Caleb?
Yeah.
That I got into the Discord.
Okay. And did you go to the live the other night?
I did.
Okay. Did anyone ask you where I was, Ed?
Yeah, I said you were not feeling good.
Okay, guys, I just want to say, Ed in a pinch is like, holy shit! Oh, she's dying of mono.
She died, guys. She's dead.
And then I started getting all these, even Ed said, I didn't know what to say. I didn't know where to go. I just told you weren't feeling good. I really was not feeling, I was, that thing of like, I've had social media like enough this week. And it wasn't that I felt bad. It was just that I was going to pass out. And I have to be completely honest. I don't like who I am on Ambien, but I'm powerless to stop taking it because I do like to have a few hours of sleep. So when I go into Caleb's live, half of the live, I'm fine. Caleb's and Zane's live. I am absolutely fine. The last half of it, however, I barely recall bits and pieces of it. Seriously. And I get up feeling like, okay,
It's like one of those drunken nights.
Yeah, like I was a drunken bitch in the, and so last week I was tired. I took my Ambien early and I told Ed, I said, I'm not going in there tonight. I'm just going to go pass out. And that's exactly what I did. So I had a hard week and I was feeling a little.
Well, we talk every day, so I knew kind of like things that were going on. And I was just like, everybody was asking. I was like, she's just not feeling good. She's sleepy.
And I did. I literally went to sleep. Who's super chat? Brian. Thank you, my darling. You're going to have to keep some of that money of yours to buy some LV, honey. Stop. You need to.
He's got himself money.
But it is very much appreciated. Thank you so much. Listen, you guys are so sweet to do that. But Brian, we left off with you, yeah. And so then I saw Caleb and I was like, oh, hi, Caleb, about you. I love going to, see, here's the difference between, now when Caleb has a live, occasionally on the weekends, when he does like brunch or he does, I'm totally fine because I don't have to take my meds on the weekend because I like to stay up. So I'm okay. And then, sometimes I'll go into Super Jacob most of the time. And, if Caleb's doing something, I'll go in there. But it's just that Thursday night, I end up taking my meds. And I think one week I took my meds, didn't remember I had taken. And I don't know if I double dosed myself. I think I did. But I just wasn't right. I was just kind of a bitch. And I had to apologize to some people like, it's me. It's not you. It's fully me. I'm being a raging bitch, and here's no excuse. It's a reason. It's just a reason. So
the best of us.
And I love going. I love seeing Caleb and Zane. I loved going in their live, and I love all the stuff that they do on their live. I just don't like who I am. So
I just recently deleted a video a couple of days ago because I had to, because I was such a bitch in it. And I mean,
you just sometimes, but like,
I didn't feel good about it.
Like alcohol. It's literally like alcohol for me. So, yeah. Anyway, Sin says, I'm recovering. Thankfully. Good. Thank you. Thank you for telling me that. Everybody saying hi to Caleb. Laura here. Hey, y'all. Everybody saying hi. All the besties. Rael's Closet. Hi, sweetie. How are you? Linda S. Hello, guys. Rael, I love the Ambien purchases. Yeah, sometimes it's $3.38. It was for me. I'm not so I scope out what I want to buy when I'm taking my Ambien, but I don't as bad Ambien buy. I'll say it, like I'm getting about this, I'm getting about that. And then I don't really, because I'm really kind of too lazy to work out the math and the where I got a couple hundred over here I can grab. You know what I mean? I can't, I can't reason with it. So I will. That's like that Capucines. Okay.
Oh God,
I had thought about that and thought about it and thought about it and put it in my cart and backed off and put it in my cart. And then I had some, I had a little bit of money towards it, but it wasn't. And still they charge you $14.95 to return it, because you can return it on your own dime. But I'm like, let me math the math here. If I send it on my own dime and insure the bag for $5,000, oh, that's going to be $70. Of course I'm going to pay.
Yeah.
Right? I'm gonna pay for their $14.95.
Mm-hmm.
Ridiculous, ridiculous, right? But anyway, yeah, that is how I was in the live for the live. Saya, hello, saying hi to Brian. Dee Dee Bean saying hi to Saya. Linda, Laura. Okay, yeah, I think we've said all the highs and hays.
Can I do a little
Congratulations to you.
me?
Yes, because you
My
had
750.
your
Oh my
750
god!
and a job.
Oh my god! And I got a job. Yes,
I
bitch.
mean,
I got a
yes.
job.
Woo! Let's do the happy dance on that. Yes. And
Oh my
yes. And
god! I did too.
ugh,
Listen, so I was going to. I'm gonna have to do tomorrow night. My video for tomorrow is
yep.
going to be doing the drawing for the giveaway for the PLG.
Ooh.
So tomorrow night, everybody will, because I was gonna surprise and do it on this live,
Yeah.
but we both know that my order did not come in.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
there's that.
I
But
will happily be in the audience for that. That'll be fun. That'll be
yes,
something very fun. Yes, I'm looking forward to it. Jolie is here. Hi, sweets. Oops, didn't mean that. Wait, what? April, hi. Okay. Saya saying, everybody's saying so. Rael, I hope Rael. Is that? Am I saying it?
Rael, is it Rael?
I think so.
I don't.
Yeah.
She just started a channel too, so
I know, and
yeah.
I wanna say it right. And I'm sorry
Yeah.
if I didn't. But yes, let me know down in the comments. I want to say your name correctly. Laura said, hi, Winnie, hi, Ed. Congratulations on the JOB.
Girl.
Guys, I had a job last weekend. Took me about 2 seconds, but she got there.
That's the good ones.
Yeah, and I got paid heavily for it. So
Yeah.
hold on, my
Yeah.
grandkids. My grandkids. Oh God, I'm horrible. Okay, okay. Hi, Jameson. Come up to see Nanny. Come and give me a kiss. Jameson and Roe and Shar. Hello, Ninny's babies. I love you. I love you. I love you. Be good tonight, okay? And watch Ninny. Don't listen to the words that Ninny says, okay? They're bad words.
Don't listen to me.
I've heard my grandkids curse worse than me. It's all good. So they say some stuff.
You know,
They've seen some things. 2 years old. They've seen some things.
That is what it is, girl.
It is. It is. Where's the soap? Wash out Ninny's mouth, right? You're okay, Rael. Thank you. Okay, I mean, it looks like Rael.
Rael.
I want to say I hired a girl one time when I used to manage a video store. Well, that's being generous. I used to work at a video store and then got all the crap pushed onto me.
Was it a
for like $4
Blockbusters?
an hour. So yeah, but yeah, I hired a girl named Jo. I think her name was Joelle. I want to say her name was Joelle, but kind of spelled that way with the ELLE on the end. So yeah, I want to say that, but then my memory, she ain't what it used to be. Anyway, it was ALLE some way. Okay. I'm sorry, my accent just went into overdrive. So Rael, yes, you're saying correct. Kelly, hello, my doll. I hope you are feeling good and feeling okay.
Yes. We were there a long time today.
Yeah. So I heard you went through some stuff, honey. I'm sending you healing vibes and hugs. Okay. Former video update employee. Yes. Oh my God. Working at a video store. Can I just, before we get into our wish list, because we do this, we banter.
Yeah.
Thumb up the live if you're here, guys. I would totally appreciate that. And Brian, thank you for the super chat. You're a sweetheart. When I have to tell you this story because story time is fun and you will get a kick out of this. So when I worked in video, it was 1988 to 1991, I want to say, somewhere around in there like that. So yeah, we had a full on, it was a single mom and pop's store owned by a drunk old man who I cannot stand. I don't know if he's still around, but I spit on you. Anyway, you know who you are. Anyhow,
You're nervous.
yes, we hates him.
Mm.
But anyhow, his name was Dewey, by the way.
Dewey.
Dewey.
Dewey's a bitch.
He's a little bitch, allegedly. Nothing we say is like for real, not like factual. There's no truth to it. We're just saying things that we think. There are
Just our opinion.
opinions. Yeah. So anyway, this video store had a full-on adult room, okay? 4 months. 4 months. First of all,
Girl, you were like, what, 16?
No, I was fully, I was in college when I got the job. So I was like 19, 20, 21. No, I want to say it was 20, 21, 22 because I met Bill at 23. So there was about a year in between. So yeah, I would say I was 20, 21 right in there. So anyhow, look at Caleb. Caleb said, "Dude's a bitch." The best thing I've heard all day. Yes. So anyhow, those video stores, I had to put out. We did the tag system. You didn't bring the whole box. We would keep a catalog behind us like this on shelves, and then we would go pull and put the tag into a little thing, and then put the tags. You know, that's how it worked.
Mm-hmm.
So at one point during the day, several times a day, I had to go in there and put the tags back on these. And I don't have anything against porn. I don't shy away from porn or any, like, it's, you do what you got to do. I don't condone it. I don't poo poo it. It is what it is. Okay, it's out there and it's free now. But anyhow, this guy used to come in. For a long time, I didn't know it was a guy or who, because most of the people that went back there were guys. But he would cut off the naughty pictures from the box, which is the weirdest thing, right? Which is the stupidest. Like, he's back there by himself, wear a jacket, put the whole box in your, like, what do we care? You know, let's get another tape. But he would meticulously cut. He would take nail scissors. I know this all now. He would take nail scissors and cut a little, he would cut a picture. I mean, a perfect picture, because, you know, they, on the back of, the front would just be full on, you know, a picture of pornography, right? The backs of the boxes would be different clips and scenes. You know, there might be 4 or 5. That's usually, and it would tell a story. Gary delivers a pizza to Sally.
Maybe
Sally,
he was scrapbooking.
I guess. But like, then we always thought, like, go get a porno magazine. It's the 80s, it's the early 90s. That thing's huge. Like, just walk across the street. But he never rented anything. He just came and looked, and that's what he did. He cut the pictures out, and then he would skip out. For months this went on. 4 months. And people would bitch and moan, and we'd have to replace the tapes just for the boxes. Okay, so I go in one day, the store is like dead. There's like one person looking around for tapes. I see it. I jump on the moment. I'm like, I don't want to put my tags back out, you know, go. So when I went into the thing room, I left the door open because I didn't want to be in there alone with anybody, you know. It just was my safety, whatever. I was the only girl that worked there amongst all the men. So I was by myself, and I thought, okay, so I always left the door open just in case. But I'm telling you what, honey, I walked in that door, and there he was, cutting a damn box with them nail scissors. He sure was. And I had those tags, and I looked at him, and he looked at me, and I looked back at him, and I was like, look, you. And he just dropped everything and ran. And I was like, what am I going to do? What are we going to arrest him for?
Give us our little clips of pictures back, bitch.
Right. Like, and, you know, as he was running, I mean, I couldn't think of any. I was like, you're the one, you know. And as he was running out the door, I went out to the parking lot, and I said, don't ever come back here and get our video pictures again, you creep, like that's gonna do something. But that totally happened to me. Nothing else weird. Oh, we did okay. Guys, we did have a guy, or it could have been a girl. I mean, sometimes girls went in there, but mostly guys. But yeah, we did have someone who would get this. Have you ever taken apart a VHS tape or a cassette tape
Mhm.
or anything? I have too. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm like weirdo like that. But
me too.
it's very meticulous. There are screws, there is plastic, there is springs if you don't get them exactly right and
Oh,
wound.
I didn't do that.
Okay, yeah.
I just pulled
So
the tape out of them.
no. I mean, there's like screws on each corner, and you could take the screws out, lift them apart, and inside was plastic, the mechanism, the wheels, and the gears.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. So this guy would rent 4 or 5 pornographic movies, take them home, and literally instead of taking the freaking thing off of it, he would meticulously take apart the movies, and he would put, you know, Debbie Does Dallas in, the Brig, which was an all guy.
Oh my god, I love him.
Huh? The
He
guy?
was put he was putting like the so that if somebody ran and say Hocus Pocus, they ended up having a porno.
Yes. 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 And sometimes he would
Oh,
switch around the pornographic movies into another, like that was his
oh,
biggest thing. He rarely ever put him into, regular family
okay.
movies.
Anyways, that's
No.
horrible, but I think it's hilarious.
But yeah, he would meticulously stick, and so then someone would rent it, right? They would come back in just a few minutes, which happened quite a bit. But anyway, that person would come right back and be like, "Hey, this isn't really Debbie Does Dallas or whatever," and we'd be like, "Oh, it's not the Devil and Mrs. Jones. Okay, sorry.
Oh
What
god.
is it? I don't know. It's all men." That would be the gag. I would love that. That would kill me, and I'd be like,
Ugh.
"Guys, I'm gonna have to take all these home tonight and make sure they're okay."
But how many of them didn't bring it back? They were like this.
Oh, I'm sure a lot of them were like, "Yeah, one's as good as the other. I guess this is what I got," But some people because we had titles with, there were different things going on in the movies, right? So
Right.
one might have guys and gals in it, right? One might have guys and guys in it. You know what I mean? One
One
might
might have
have girls
5
and
guys and
girls.
1 girl.
Right. That could be
Mhm.
it. So you never knew. But yeah, it was always a go ahead, Winnie, and take these home and make sure they're the right thing. I'd be like, "Hey, I'll be back in 2 days." Yeah. So yeah, that was one of my I won't say it was one of my first forays into watching those kind of things, but it was kind of okay, never mind. Anyhow, what say everybody? Isn't this the craziest? Like everybody's speechless.
They're like this.
Like what? This is
Uh,
cringy, even for you. They're
I'm so
like,
sorry that guy's my hero. He's hilarious and I love him.
right? I mean, but the time. Think about the time and the effort. And you always didn't get it back in there right. If you didn't just exactly get it back in there feeding right, it would mess up your player.
He was a
Or come on.
professional.
He was a professional, yes. I cannot just the strangest things, the strangest people. One time I called a guy, I got kind of friendly with, it was the same people all the time, Ed. You can imagine, right?
Oh yeah.
So, you kind of it's like a neighborhood. It wasn't a blockbuster or anything. It's just mom and pops. Pooey. Anyway. Dewey. Pooey.
Dewey's a bitch.
The bitch. But yeah, it was just a mom and pops, and you would get to know your clientele. I mean, you would know, oh, this guy's coming in to go, and then there were people that were just loud and boisterous about, yeah, I'm gonna rent a car, But you would get to know your clientele, even the ones who didn't go back in the room, I'm saying. But I got to know this couple pretty well. The guy's name was Dennis. Ed, you went off. I'm gonna have to send Ed another. Gonna have to send Ed. All right, let's get. Everybody's like, Winnie, porn edition. There, are you still
No, I am, but I'm not.
there? Okay. Well, let me remove you and hand you back. Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna come.
Okay. Let's add him back to live. Here we go. Okay. So anyway, let me get back into these comments. Do is a bitch, yes. Hello, Birkin boy. How is Memphis, my darling? No room for error with that system. Exactly. An adult. It wasn't adult. It was all it wasn't all adult. It was just that one room. So to be clear. But yeah. Was he scrapbooking right? That's what Ed said. Yeah, I think he was. Okay, you back? Oh, hi, Batch.
Hi. So that's the first time that's happened in a while. Usually I'm on it and I tell everybody that I need to tell that calls me beforehand and I don't have any issues.
Yeah.
And I actually told this person and she still called me.
She was like, oh God, I forgot. I know, everybody forgets.
Uh-huh.
It's okay. But anyway, Donna Mazzotti's here. Hi, Winnie. Hi, Ed. Congratulations to Ed. So excited for you. We
Thank
can
you.
hear him, but we can't see him. Yeah. I messed up with oh really? You did? You took apart Lisa's here. Hi Lisa. She would take her 8 tracks. Yeah. If a cassette player, if a cassette tape zonked on me, because that's how I lived, honey. I wanted to be on the radio. I recorded everything, and yes, I just had an extensive collection of homemade cassettes. So when they tore up, I was like, I can't lose that one. That's got Hotel California on it, bitch. So yeah, it was too cheap to buy the cassette or the album made by the artist. I was like, I'll make my own damn tapes. But anyway, yeah. So anyway, yeah, I got to know my clientele really well down at the local video store. And this couple would come in a lot. They would come in 2, 3, 4 times a week and get movies. And I just thought we were friends.
Hmm.
And he would say, little like, yeah, you're just being a little bitch, or something, and
Yeah.
it was fine. It was fine with me. Like we had that sort of banter, right? And he rented a machine. He always rented a machine. I don't know why they never bought one. For what they had rented one for, they could have had one by now. But anyway, they rented a machine. And sometimes being nice, if somebody was working with me, I would carry the machine to the people's car, because it was heavy. And I was doing that this day, and I put it in their back seat and closed the door, and they were standing there. We were just talking, shooting the crap, nothing being, and he said something off the wall to me. And I said, I used to be a little son bitch. Ed, I'm going to give people a tip in the South.
I already know where it went. Oh,
Do not say that just don't say it to anybody. I have never said that again. I was just like, because I'd heard guys call each other that. Like, I thought it was a thing. I was just being like, ha, one of the guys. He listened to me. When I tell you, I cried for an hour and a half. He flipped me like this with his arm over the hood of his car and put my arm behind me like a cop. And he said, I will break your damn arm off.
Oh,
my mom's not a bitch. And I was terrified. His wife or girlfriend at the time, her name was Lisa, which is weird because I just said hi to Lisa. But yeah, it was Dennis and Lisa. And she was just standing there like, you did the wrong thing. Like, I'm like, you couldn't warn a bitch. But yeah, he literally did that. And I mean, it threw me for a loop.
Yeah.
Like it scared me to death because at that time I was, just a little bitty 130-pound little, 20-year-old. And I am telling you, it freaked me out. I thought he was going to hurt me. I mean, he did hurt me, you know? Yeah.
Hmm.
So, yeah, I learned really quick.
What was his name?
His name was Dennis.
Dennis is a bitch too.
You're a bitch, Dennis!
Yeah.
I can say that now,
Dennis is a
but he
bitch.
wasn't worried about me calling him one. It was SOB that got him all down in the dumps. I'm like, I don't know your mother. Like, oh my God.
Mm-mm-mm. Think about what his poor girlfriend probably went through.
I thought that. I was thinking, like,
Yeah.
oh, poor Lisa. She goes home and gets beat up all the time by this. And he was, listen, she was cute. He was not. Which, I mean, neither here nor there. But it always puzzled me, like, what do you do? He must have some other fun traits about him that I can't obviously see. Wife
What
beatery,
was he skinny
a
and
huge
tall?
overbite. He was a horrible looking guy. He had
Was
a
he
perm. He had a curly perm.
was he a redhead?
He was strawberry blonde.
And then was he skinny and tall?
He was skinny and tall, yes.
Yeah, okay, so I know exactly why she's with him.
Okay, there we go. Mystery solved.
I'd be like this, yes, Winnie, he does hit me every once in a while, but
But no, we don't condone any of
no,
that.
not at
And
all. Just
also,
kidding, but
yeah, and this is 30 years ago. So yeah, 30 something years ago. Things were different then, but still wasn't okay. If that
no.
really happened, she didn't stay with him long. He came in without her just a little while later, and he did apologize to me, which was something.
Maybe something was going on with his mom that you don't know about. Maybe.
Probably. I
You
think,
know what I
you
mean?
know, he just had a really hair trigger about it. He was just like,
Yeah.
I mean, it was just an instant whop. And I was like, I felt like I was getting arrested. It was horrible. It was horrible, guys.
Oh, that is horrible.
That was
You're like
horrible.
this,
Yeah.
I'm never saying that again.
Yeah. I never said that to another. I've never called Bill that unless maybe a couple of times when I was just really boiling mad at him. But my big thing to call him is MFer. Like if I have to be just really boiling. And he has never called me a B word in anger. Maybe once, maybe
Hmm.
one time in 32 years. But yeah, he doesn't, he'll say things under his breath when he's walking away. And I'm, kind of a Rudy redneck about it. I'm kind of like, did you say something? You got something? Say it to my face. And he'll turn around and say, I said blah, blah, blah. And I go, oh, I thought you were saying something mean. He was like, no, I wasn't. I was just pissed because you're being so crazy. But yeah. Yeah, violence is never okay.
No.
Something was wrong with that guy. And
Hmm.
but yeah, things happen. You just never know with people. But yeah, I've never called anybody. Have you? Like just kiddingly?
Called somebody a son of a
And,
bitch.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, why the reaction though, right?
Yeah, I've never got a reaction like that. I mean, but there's been quite a few times in my life I've been confrontational, so
Okay. Yeah, me too.
so I mean I won't get into any of those details, but someone used to like Winnie. I used to
Oh,
do this a bit much.
yeah. I did a lot of
Back
things.
in the day.
I think Jolie knows because Jolie, when I did my snack video, she commented. She was like, "Only Winnie's over there snuffing the powder off of a damn chocolate bar." And I'm like, "Yes." Jolie's like, "I know you. I see you." Jolie sees into my soul. Like I feel like she and I feel connected to so many people, but it is so weird how very close we all are, right? And how alike we are.
Yeah.
It's very strange. And then the things, and I talk to just a lot of you, and we all have similar things that we love, and these things we hate, these things we love, these things we're into. You know what I mean? It's so very like it's such a small world when you get to like talking to somebody like, oh my gosh, that
It
is like
is.
that happened to me, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Ed, we're gonna do your segment. I'm gonna go catch some of these. Yes. When Trimmer met Winnie. Okay, love. It was Bill. Yeah, right? Dennis. Ugh, hilarious. Be kind and rewind, guys. Right, Linda? Jess Chess, I work in the same sort of video store. A perv would bring the whole porn box to the counter instead of the card. And you're like,
Oh,
you just want me to see. And trust us, we've seen it, guys. We've seen it. Like, oh, that's horrible. Jess, I can imagine. April said, I once had a job selling B movies to movie stores, and we had to watch them. It was awful, I bet. Some B movies, though, I'm totally down, like some cult classics.
me
Lisa
too.
says, love you guys, out to dinner. Lisa, I've probably missed you, but have a good dinner, sweets.
Bye, Lisa.
Jack says, I think it's fun. It's funny to, I remember the 90s. Yes, yes. You were a teenager. Okay. You remember those video stores. Donna says, hi, Winnie. Hi, Ed. Congratulations. We saw that one, right? Yeah. Let's see here. 106 in Memphis. Woo! Oh, John is, y'all know John's my best friend. So anyway, John, we were in a meeting yesterday. Was it today or yesterday? I can't even remember. This is how the days go when you work. They're the same day.
I can't
But
wait.
anyway, we were in this meeting. It was yesterday, and it's everybody's from all over. You know, the people out west, people in Florida, people up here. You know, and somebody said, "Oh, it's 110 down here," and somebody out west said, "Oh, it's it's 108 here," and he said, well, it's not too bad. I sat out 2 hours yesterday, and I got out Sunday all day, and I was like, hold up, guys. Let me break in here with John's commentary on the weather in East Tennessee. It is like hellfire inferno. Okay. I can't stress
The
that
cake,
enough. It is. It's just hot all over. But yeah, it's like walking into a damn furnace when you leave a building. But he was like, I sat outside for 2 hours in the sun. It was great. I was like, John, quit lying to these people. He said, it's pretty cool. It kind of cooled down here. I was like, come again? No. But I like the heat because that's what my husband does for a living. Puts in those air conditioners and heat pumps.
First off, I love John's accent.
John has hey, he always says, he'll say, did I sound like cornbread in that meeting? And I'm always like, you did sound like soup, beans, and cornbread, but it's okay. I like that. Yeah, I still love you. He's like, hell, I don't care. I'm Southern. I'm country. I'm like, yeah, you are, baby. Poor Lisa. He was talking about Dennis. I got you, Ed. I get you. LOL. I have purses for sale. Jeanette says, I have purses for sale on Poshmark Canada. Yes, girl, you go.
Girl.
Brian says, people don't freak out over SOB in the Northeast. Right. I mean, I would, I have lived both here and in Ohio, mostly here, but I had never, I don't know. I just don't know, man. That was just the weirdest thing. Like,
well, and we were like, first off, he should have never did that, by no means. But like we were saying, what if like maybe his mom had was dying of something?
oh yeah, sure.
There could
maybe
be something.
She was gone.
Yeah, you don't know. Maybe it just triggered him. And, yeah.
But I will never say anything. I would never, even as a kid, I would never say anything cross against someone's parents.
No. And I think when we say that, we don't, especially when I've called somebody a son of a, I'm not like, I'm talking to them. I'm not meaning anything about that. Like, it just, is, so.
No, nothing. And I just said it like, Dennis, you son of a bitch. Like that. Oh my God. But anyway, yeah.
Saying a son of a bitch.
Says hi to you. So I am going to bounce out of the page and I'm going to pull up some pictures and I want you to kind of go over because this is why we're here tonight, guys. So it is almost September. So we have September, October, November. December, 4 months. I have to do the middleman on it.
Yeah.
4 months left in the year. There's still a good portion of time to buy bags. So, do we have anything left on that 2023 wish list? What do you got to
Yeah.
say about this?
Okay. So, of course, we've got things we need to get before 2023's up. Yeah. So, you want me to go? Like, are you just wanting me to tell my three real quick that I have?
Sure, don't do it quick.
So,
Just go
okay.
through whatever you
So,
want. I've
I have
monopolized the first
three
half.
bags. So the first one is this is the first one I have to have because ever since Louis Vuitton called me, I cannot get this bag. I can't stop thinking about it. I'm pretty sure I'm losing sleep, so there's that.
Right.
I bought a 1989 vintage No AGM and I had taken it back in February. Yes, back in February, I took it to Louis Vuitton to have all of the Vachetta replaced, all of the hardware. Like I wanted everything other than the canvas. And the interior was perfect. So I said the interior was fine. But everything other than the canvas and the interior I wanted replaced. So they called me, what was it, Friday? This past Friday, and was like, hey Ed, this is blah 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 from Louis Vuitton, your bag's in. And I was like, so this is what's funny about this situation. I go, wow, so we lost our job last month. So I was like, I tell him, I was like, can you give me till next month? And he was like, you can have till like November if you want, you're fine. So he
Well,
was like,
tell them how long they've had it though.
they've had it since February. And since February, that's when I dropped it off. And I wanted to remember that was what I was going to pick up for my birthday. Like that
Mhm.
was going to be my birthday.
Yeah.
And clearly all the funds were there, like everything was lined up.
Was
And
this at the Pittsburgh store or
yeah,
where
those
the
that.
guy was ugly to you?
Oh yeah, he was ugly twice. Anyways, but this guy on the phone that I was talking to on Friday, I was like, "This, are you dating anybody?" No, I'm just kidding. But because he was so nice, and he was like, "Oh, I totally understand that. Like, you're totally fine." He was super cool. But yeah, since that bag, and I already had that bag in my possession when it was like shit looking.
Yeah.
So that's all I can think about. I have to get that bag.
Yeah,
So
you have to show the before and after when you do
I will.
unboxing.
I have all of the
That'll be
pictures
nice.
of it before, and then I'll show it, in the
Because
video.
there's not a lot of videos on YouTube. There's just not a whole lot where people show you the whole process of, okay, so I took this in. This is what it looked like. The day I took it in.
Hmm.
This is now what it cost, what it looks like, what shape it,
Yep.
people, do they give you a new dust bag? Do they do certain courtesy? Well, right off the bat, we know that they're giving you a grace period to pick it up.
And one of
So,
the things that is off to me, which I've had two people told me the price. But when I did the quote and I sent the bag in, they were saying it was going to be $1170. Somehow or another, $100 has been knocked off, and I only have to pay $1,070 now to get the bag.
okay.
So I was
Yeah, I
like,
think
"This
they
look,
always overquote.
given discounts at Louis Vuitton."
Yeah. Well, they're going to give you all the vachetta. There's going to be a new
Hmm.
leather cord.
Yes.
So, I mean, that's, they're
Oh
going to
no,
shine it
and
up.
I am amped about that price. Like with everything on that bag, there's so much Vachetta. I'm
Yeah.
super like that's totally
But
fine because
buying one new, what would it? I mean, this
19.
one that I showed you that looked brand new was 1785.
Yeah. So the bigger one like mine is 1960 is what it costs.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there you go. You got a brand new bag.
And ask me how much I paid for this bag when I got it.
Bitch, how much did you pay for that bag?
Oh, girl, $96.
What?
I know, 96 doll hairs.
You SOB you. I'm
I
kidding. I'm
know. So
kidding.
I'm gonna have a brand new bag for under $1,200.
That's amazing.
I know. So
I'm
this is
very
all I think
excited for
about.
you.
Me
Yeah.
too. And I'm like, okay, girl, you go to work September 5th. When is your first and second paycheck?
Yes. Yes.
So, but yeah, I will definitely, that will be something coming up within the next month because we already know I'm moving stuff around to get where I need to be on that situation.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah. Oh my God, can you guys tell how super happy that bag makes me? I'm so
Not
excited about it.
at all. Not at all.
So, the second bag that I need is going to be, this one will probably be before the big one because there's one big one, but
Okay.
I want a, and it's not a big expensive bag, but I want a Marc Jacobs tote medium in the, what color is it, girl?
It's actually wolf gray. It used to be called
Yes.
cement, but the newest gray that they have, it's really nice.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful color. It's actually a lot more rich
Love
and
it.
vibrant than the one that they had prior to this. The one they had was more of like a silvery. This is just a beautiful
It's
gray. I
so
like this a lot better. And that's, they changed. What are the new? They changed all the colors around actually.
hmm
Because I know the purple that you used to get, they've called it purple, they've called it royal orchid, they've called it all kinds of things. Now they're just saying that it's you know, lavender.
Yeah.
But they're all slightly different shades each time he drops. You know what I mean? It's kind
hmm
of weird, but yeah. So that bag looks good. It's gonna look good on you.
It
Look at you.
does. And
Look
I
at you
think it's
right
gonna look
there.
cute. Like the little white one hanging from it. I don't know why it'll be like a little bit of a contrast or something, but
That's
oh,
gonna be nice.
this little bitch makes me so happy too.
Very excited.
Yes. So then the big one that I want to get before the end of this year
The big one.
is the big one is which will be the Fendi what's it called? Soft trunk. What's it called? Soft what? I don't know.
Yeah, it's the soft trunk.
Yeah, soft trunk baguette. I really
Yeah,
want
baguette,
it. And
which is
I
like
don't
this.
know. I've never bought a brand new piece from the boutique of anywhere, so that is what I want my first brand new piece to be. Yeah.
That's gonna
And
be amazing.
Connor from Connor's Closet, he actually has that, not in that um colorway or anything like that, but he's got one, and I think it has like the jacquard or whatever on the outside.
Yeah.
But yeah, ever since I seen him unbox his, which was like I don't know 9 months ago or a year ago, however long, that's like one of the bags that I've always wanted. So yeah.
Yeah. Those are good choices. Speaking of Connor, when Meredith had that big sale, I got to thinking about some. It took me a while to watch the video, and then when I finally did, of course, I wanted one of her bags. But I texted him or I messaged him, and I could just see him saying, "Oh no, it's gone." In the way that
It's fine.
he does those funny his little skits that he does. I could just see him going, "Oh no, it's gone."
Oh God, listen,
Yeah.
those little skits are hilarious.
Listen, he is so.
God.
I mean,
The he did
he
one of like
cracks
the
me
Louis
up.
Vuitton store like not too long ago, and I was cracking up because I was like, I feel like
It's
that was my
so dead
experience.
on, right? It's dead on, and then the faces that he makes, and the way he's like,
Gosh.
no.
Or when he's being the customer and he's like, "Oh, okay." He's
He's like, wow, it's not that big of a deal, but all right. Oh no,
yeah,
we had that 20 minutes ago. I mean, he's just so. It's a parody, but it's so dead on and so hilarious.
hilarious.
He cracks me up. Cracks me up. I mean, let's just say people who we think are the most hilarious on YouTube. I mean,
Winnie BLV.
no, no,
Girl, you are
not me.
hilarious.
I'm telling you, no. The
Yeah.
person that is the funniest is Rakita. She
Rakita is hilarious.
brings me such joy to watch.
Yes, I agree.
She's hilarious. She's fun. She puts a lot into her videos.
She does. First off, her last video had me cracking up, and it's just like the normal things that she says. Like
Yeah, it's
when
just her
she's
normal
like,
like I'm hilarious. Here I go, and
"Yep,
I'm like I'm all the way. I'm in. I'm here for
me
it. Let's
too."
go.
Yes, and
Yes.
she's like, the last one. What was it? She's like, Speedy as your starter, LV or
Yeah.
a Neverfull. She's like, no.
No.
Like, I'll tell you what you need.
I like when she does this. I can't do it, but she like
I know what
pops
you're
or
talking about.
something,
God,
like for
she's
the
funny.
effect, and I'm like, oh my god, you had me at hello. I love it. I love it. I
Yeah.
love it. Yeah, Rakita is great, but yeah, she's one of the fun. Her and Connor, like they just have a way of telling a story, and it brings you in, and it's enjoyable to sit and there's so many people like Saya. I wish that Saya would do a channel again, like full heartedly into it because so funny. Chris, I love to watch Chris. If you've ever watched Chats with Chris, like thumb him up. He's in here right now. Listen
I
to
just
me.
watched his last bag. I love it.
I think he's just like I love this about him. I always find him on Instagram. He does not care about what other people think. I love that. Like he has that one unique thing quality about him where he's like, yeah, I did it. I said it. I'm not
Yeah.
apologizing. Like he does that in his videos. Like, yeah, I'll say it, and I don't care who knows. Like I love
And
that about him. He's very
me and you went.
honest.
Then we're like this. Oh gosh. Oh no. Should we take this out?
All the
I
time. I say
panic all the
yes.
time.
What I've said. I have to when I do a video. I don't know if you're like this, but I get my daughter and sometimes my older daughter too. I get her on the phone or I get the other one and I say, I said this. Was that okay? And they're like, yeah, you might want to take that out. Or no, you're fine, mom. Because I don't know what's going to
Yeah.
I know it to me as a 50 something year old woman, what would hurt my feelings, not much, but but it's younger people too, because there might be some young 20 somethings out there that watch your stuff and you don't want to be saying hurtful things. And not that I don't know what's hurtful, it's just that this in an attempt to be funny, and this has happened many
Yeah.
times, you might end up hurting someone. You're
Mhm.
going for a laugh, but they're getting up in their feelings about it, like, oh, well, I had
Yeah.
that bag. Is she making fun of me? And I don't
Yeah.
want to do that. I don't ever want to. That's what I've told my kids since they were born. Like, if something that I do or something that I say, something that I adorn my house with, if even one person is offended or takes offense or tells me that that hurt them or whatever, then I'm going to pull it back and apologize and not do it again. Like
Me too.
it's not I always want to go for funny, but there's such a fine line of being funny and then being
Yes.
like,
Well, there was a part in the video that I did the unboxing of my first Pride piece. I'm not going to go into it because it's in there still and I've left it in there. But there was one thing that I said that I felt like so many times I should have went back and took it out. Nobody ever said anything about it, but I can just see how it could be offensive.
yeah,
Do you know what I
and
mean?
I think that's you and me both.
Yeah.
But I feel like because Chris is young, he's younger than I mean,
Yeah.
he's very young, and they just say this. They don't beat around, and I admire that about kids today. But then I also see where sometimes my kid thinks something is totally not right and offensive when I don't see it yet. I don't see like help me understand what it is.
Yeah.
And then she'll say, well, let's put it, and she's very good at this. She's very good at like, let's say this, mom, you did this and this happened. How would you feel? And I'm like, okay, okay. I can see it. But it takes a kid to show you those
Yeah.
things. So yeah. But yeah, if you
Totally.
guys really should skip on over to Chats with Chris. I like him. He doesn't beat around the bush. He just goes, hey, I got a new bag and here's what it is. And I love it. If you don't
Oh,
like it, what was it he said the other day in one of his videos? He was
about
like,
the rabbit fur. He was like,
yeah,
I
he was like, I
exotic
like
stuff.
exotics.
Yes. Well, I got some slack on this. Like there was like 2 comments that somebody said about this tote.
Yeah.
And I was like, I like it. They make them. Like
Yeah. Everybody's not going to like the same thing, and people are going to get up in arms about everything, and you know that. But he
Yes.
basically said, and I loved it. I loved him for it. He just basically said, "I like exotics. I'm going to buy exotics. If that's not your thing, you might as well go on and leave right now." I was
Right.
like,
Yeah.
"Yes,
Yeah.
okay, okay."
I know. I can't be like that. I'm just like this. I'm so sorry.
I know I am too. Like, let me take that out of my video. Like, I have to tell you, like, one time I said, I probably shouldn't say it again. Here I go. But I sang a song, and I won't repeat the song, but it was kind of a nasty song, but I didn't sing the whole thing. I just sang part of it, and it hurt someone's feelings. And I
Mm,
just it came out left field, and I took it out. I took it out of my
yeah.
video completely. I said it just one person, but sometimes there's some things that you can't really take out and apologize. You just kind of have to say, well, I
Yeah.
apologize that you got offended. I hope you'll stick around, because there's other things that I have that might interest you. But I'm that way. We're of that era where
Yeah.
my mom always said, like, it was always apologies. Oh, sorry, sorry. Like, oh, my mom was very adamant about, if you went to visit someone, don't ask for anything. Don't If they offer you anything, you don't need it. You can drink something at home. You can eat something at home. No, you're not going to some, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
if she ever thought we went to someone's house and said, "Can I have a drink of water?" She'd be like,
Can I have a drink of water,
"May I
please?
have a drink of water, please?" No,
I'm so parched.
she'd be like, "You can drink water at home." My mom didn't play
God.
about that. She was just like, "Go in there, sit down, be still, keep your mouth shut. And then when I come and pick you up, you can tell me everything."
So, Winnie, I do want to say one thing though, and this is
Yeah.
because I've been thinking about it for the last 5 minutes. Um,
Yes.
but sometimes I don't think you give yourself enough credit sometimes because, like, when you're talking about funny, girl, I would literally sit in my living room, and this is before me and you started talking, and I would crack up at your videos. Like, that was the whole reason
Oh,
I loved Autumn, how like she gives so much information. You
yeah.
were hilarious. And I'm
Oh,
just like, that's why I wanted to do a YouTube channel. So, and there's not just
that's
me out
sweet.
there that thinks that. There's a lot of people. So you got to
Oh
give
my
yourself
God,
a
you're
little bit
so
of credit.
sweet. I think you're
Yeah.
funny too. I think you and I have a lot of the same, you
Yes.
know.
So mine is like, it's more of just that I F up. It's not really supposed to be
And we
funny.
love to see it because most people think what people really want to see is polished edits and da 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 da. But what really people want to see is, I think, and I could be wrong, but what I love to see, I'll say it that way, is people being themselves and
Yes.
human and kind of like you. Like, you don't there's some people that I watch even on YouTube that I just think, I've never left them a comment or anything, because I think, well, that's a person that's not in my league. We don't run in the
Right.
same circles.
Yeah.
That person is here and I'm here. So I just wouldn't,
Yes.
do you know what I mean? They're not approachable. And
No.
nothing against them. They're
Yeah.
probably very nice people, but their stuff is very polished to the point and whatever. But I like to see people like Caleb's and Zane and
Me too.
you and, Autumn. I just like to see people being their authentic, true self. I
Mhm.
like that. I mean, I think Dawn is that way. So,
Yeah, and if you notice, like all of us too, like we're not just like when we're doing an unboxing, it's because we've saved up for it and we've talked about it.
yeah.
Like we're saving up for this.
Well,
Sometimes when you like Ambien, I don't know about that. But do you want to know one thing I'll say though too is somebody who doesn't make how you were saying like sometimes you watch people and you feel like they're like up here, but you're like down here.
yeah.
One person that I think is a super successful person, Meredith,
Oh,
and
yeah.
she does not make me feel that way. I watch
No,
her
she
stuff
doesn't.
and she literally will unbox something that's like a card holder and she'll be like, it was $600. She's
Ugh,
like, that is expensive. Do you know what I
yeah.
mean? Like,
Yeah.
so I like her because she's so down the earth too. Like
And
she
she doesn't do that thing of apologizing when she
doesn't,
unboxes
yeah,
stuff. You
yeah,
unboxes stuff. I find I found myself, and I do it still. I'll unbox something and then try to explain how I bought that or why I bought that, or
Oh yeah.
it's nobody. You don't know, anybody's financial situation. Have I gotten into trouble before? Hell yes, hell yes. Look
Who
around.
who
I've
hasn't?
admitted that. You know.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to be better. But yeah, I always still feel like to this day, look at my hair, the wax on it fell. I still feel like this day that I have to go, oh God, I saved up, I sold a bag, I did that. I really shouldn't do that. She doesn't do it.
Let me tell you a funny story, actually, real quick.
Yeah.
So I have to do that in my real life. Like, feel like
Yeah.
I have to explain things to everybody because my people that I'm surrounded by, they don't get this stuff.
No.
Like, and I don't have a whole bunch of luxury bags. I have a lot of like Coach, Dooney and Burke. Like, I do have some luxury bags, but not very many. But to them, that is like outrageous to them. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So this bag here, I literally lied to my friend Valerie last week and told her I was like, "This was a gift. This was a gift from somebody." And I didn't like I know I don't have a job. And she's
I
like,
know.
"Okay, okay, whatever." And then we go to the Pike 40, which is a place that I tell you about like every Thursday. So
Yeah.
we were sitting there. We weren't even there 5 minutes because I was in front of her at this point. And this didn't even come up, but it was in my brain. So
Yeah,
I
of
look at her
course.
and I go, I have to tell you a secret. And she's like, "What?" And I go, "I paid for that bag."
She's like, I know you did.
Yeah, she was like, "Yeah, I already figured." So, but like that's
Aw.
where like I feel like I'm judged because I do buy something, or if I do, you know what I mean? So,
Yeah. Yeah. Kelly says, I agree with you, Ed. Your personality is the best. That is why I keep coming back. Now, I don't think that's your mom.
no,
I
they're
don't.
talking. They agree with me. Your personality is the best.
Oh, that's so sweet, guys. You guys are sweet. Ready, red, red. Totally agree. Ed, Winnie is so. Oh, you're so sweet. You guys are sweet. Thank you. Thank you for that. I
It's so true.
appreciate that. Monarch is here. Hello, doll. Kelly says, Winnie, I'm a lot like you. I am unfiltered and my style is like yours. I used to think the luxury items would look weird on me because I didn't fit in with it. Yeah, it's a lot of it, but at some point I was just like, I'm okay carrying a $5,000 bag. I don't care anymore. Like it's going to happen. Like that bag I bought the other day. I didn't feel good about it. I didn't feel at peace with
Yeah.
it. I felt horrible about it. I knew I couldn't afford that bag at this moment in time. Now, had that very same bag been 2,500 and not 5,000, she'd be sitting here on my shelf. I
Mhm.
wouldn't apologize. I just have, would have bought it and been happy as hell. but no, 5 grand is just,
And
this is the only $5,000 bag that I have and I don't ever use it much.
oh, it's so gorgeous, though.
It is gorgeous, and I don't want to get rid of it. I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have some forever bags, but it's so funny because I know people think like you turn over bags. A lot of the reason that I turn over the bags, I don't know if it's for you, but I just get tired of the same thing
Yeah, for sure.
really easily.
Hmm.
And if if I have not reached for a bag 5 or 6 months,
That's what I.
that's a good indication you've got to find something that you will carry. It may happen to me all the time. I may turn them over all the time, but that's just who I am. I've always been that way, always. And used to, I would buy these Coach, Kate Spade, Michael Kors bag, and I would carry them solidly for 6 months to a year. Seriously. And then I would never pick them up. When I would buy another bag or switch into another bag, that would be my bag.
Uh,
And then those would go by the wayside and I would never carry them, but they sat here. I
yeah,
had, 100 bags at one point, and then I'm like, you're never going to carry it. You're never going to carry that again. You carried that in a point in time in your life. It did what it was supposed to do. Now moving on. So yeah, I just, and especially with expensive bags. I mean, there are a few that like the Meredith bag. I don't want to get rid
yeah,
of that. But
yeah.
this bitch right here,
Bye.
Goodbye. Yeah, I
So
can't even.
I agree. There's bags that I won't get rid of, but literally on this entire shelf, there's maybe two or
Yeah,
three that I won't get rid of. Everything
yeah.
else is fair game if I don't pick it up. So
And my dad was a car dealer some of his life. And I think that was a bad thing because we'd always drive a nice car for a few months. And then if somebody offered him a good deal on it, he'd say, "Hell yeah, it's for sale," and just throw him the keys. That's how he was. So we
we had
never
such
had,
similar lives.
right?
My dad
We
was a
never
car
had the
salesman.
same
Same
thing.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's how he was, and so he would say to people, "I don't have anything in this world that's not for like, you can buy anything I got." And
Hmm.
he meant it too. He didn't give a damn. Like, he was like, "Yeah, I'll sell it for the right price." So, that's the thing. I don't know, and when the bottom falls out of bags, though, you're kind of like it's a traffic log jam, right? But then now it becomes that thing of, what am I willing to lose on the bag?
Yeah.
As opposed to, used to, I would be, oh, of course, I want to break even and make a few hundred. That doesn't happen anymore. Breaking even on your Louis Vuitton bags, maybe, but the rest of your Fendi. I know you love Fendi, but you're going to keep that bag, so that's a
Well,
forever bag.
and I don't even know how many of them I'll get, but I don't know why that just feels like the right bag for me to buy for
Yeah,
my first brand new piece. And
yeah,
because it'll be special, like this one down here, I'll never get rid of it. You know
yeah,
what I mean? So it doesn't
yeah.
matter on that one. But
I
like
mean,
I
that
totally,
happens too. Yeah, I get
yeah.
that. I get that, but like, there's just so many Dior for me. Gucci, I can always usually break even on Gucci, but I am continually buying Gucci and then not using it. And on my wish list now is a Gucci bag, and why?
I have the
Every
hardest
time I
time.
go to buy it, I think, I know you won't. What do you? What's wrong with you? But yeah.
I have a hard time getting rid of Gucci bags. Like LV bags, I'll have them sold in
Oh
24 hours.
no, Gucci for me, they go well. They go
No,
quicker than
no.
anything else for me.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
actually just had one that I was trying to sell, and it took me almost a week to sell it.
Oh, that's nothing. You did good.
Oh, girl,
You're used to turning things over
that's a
like that. Yeah.
I know. Within like 24 hours, I'm like, okay, that's sold. That's good.
Why is this not selling? It's been
Literally,
two damn
I'm like
days.
this. It's
Oh,
been 72 hours. Why?
oh God. Dawn Donuts is carrying her Gucci bag now. Jolie says allegedly. Siblings, same father, right?
God.
I had seen my dad. My dad he gave me a car at 17. It was my favorite car in the world. To this day, I would love to have another one. I've had two of them. But I promise you, I drove that until winter. My birthday is in October, by the way. So I drove it till January, February, and he called and he was like, "Hey, you're gonna have to bring that car back. I got somebody that wants to buy it." And I was like, "Wait, the car that you
Oh
gifted me for my birthday?"
no.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then
see, I never.
everybody gave him shit about it. He was kind of an a-hole, but
Yeah.
everybody gave him shit about it. And so then he told everybody, well, she was drinking in that car. She was out drinking and raising hell. And that guy was not drinking in that car. I didn't even
Mm.
really drink. So I just, sort of did this thing when I was at parties. Yeah. Like I was, but I never really did. But yeah, he
I
claimed that
did.
I could smell the alcohol in this car. You were drinking in it. Okay. Tell yourself whatever you need to get yourself through the night, and to be that person that takes a car away from your daughter that you gave her, that she loves, and bawled her eyeballs out for weeks because you took it. And then I will tell you, I went from a Datsun 280Z, that's what it was, so beautiful, into a 78. It was a Datsun B210, no air conditioning. It
Oh
was a stick
no.
shift. It overheated when you drove 5 miles. So I had to keep gallons of water in the back seat for the radiator. You know, the radiator. That's what people in Pennsylvania say. But yeah, so I went from that, and he just basically threw me the keys and said, I said, I don't know how to drive stick. And he was like, I guess you're going to figure it out on your way to your mom's house. I'm like, what? So yeah, that's how I learned how to drive stick shift. He was a sweetheart of a man.
Was he?
But yeah, Caleb says it's hard breaking even on Italian brands. Okay, at least that's been yeah. Because Caleb, I noticed from your live what was going like hotcakes and what wasn't. I will tell you on his live or his sale, his vlog sale, those Dooney and Burke bags, honey,
they go quick.
Hotcakes. I mean, bam, bam, bam. He had nice ones though. I mean, you know, he has nice bags.
For sure.
But his were really nice. But man, oh man, he could not. That one bag that he had, I can't remember what it was called. Jackie will know. But that blue one, kind of like the one you have.
Oh, it looked like this one.
Yes, like that one.
Except for it had like the top handle.
Caleb, yes. Dooney is hot. I can't remember the name of that bag, that all-weather leather. But I mean to tell you, when he got it to here.
Like, sold.
Sold. It was like, wow, I didn't even like what was that? Okay. Yeah, it was sold that quick. So yeah, the Lockhart. Yes. I wish I'd had 10 of those or the Essex. I can't remember. Lockhart, Essex, one of those, but whatever it was, that was the sweet spot. Now I don't have anything, so I guess I should, Ed, tell you.
Yeah, girl, we're waiting.
I'm sorry. Oh my God. It's 8:35. We've been on here an hour just talking shit. Okay.
I love it.
The sales are fun. Your sales are fun. I don't have anybody to help me, so yeah, unless Ed was here helping me organize, because Ed is very organized. I am very unorganized. But so yeah, I would have to. It would be a hard thing. When I do a sale and say 6 people buy a bag that night or that week, oh, it weighs on me. I can't sleep until I get them boxed up, and I record everything. I record all of my boxings, all of my mail outs, everything. I keep everything because you just never know.
You never know. Yeah.
You just never know. But yeah, it really gives me like such like, and he had so many bags. I was like, how are you keeping up with this, guys? You guys are good. Wow.
So I have little numbers that I use when I
yeah, you're very organized. You know the live game of selling, like to sell on a live.
I know, it's one of my favorite things. Yeah, I use like little numbers like this.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And then you put this inside the bag, like, you know, sticking out of the bag or whatever it may be, and then you know what one.
That's oh my God, yes. Okay.
So girl,
yeah,
I can tell you
spreadsheets. I get enough spreadsheets at work. Oh. I just thought of another story I could tell you, but next time. Okay, so add the boxing up to your videos. I really do. And it's crazy because I just set the camera up and I screenshot, like today is on my iPad. Today is Tuesday, August 23rd. It's 5 p.m. I sold this bag and I show it. And then I show the shipping label to this person, so-and-so who lives in blah, blah, blah. Okay. And then I set the camera up on my phone backwards. And then I just, okay, I'm going to put it in the box now. Here it is. You guys see it, show you the box. I'm going to put this in. I'm going to give him this. I'm going to wrap it, put a ribbon on it. I'm going to seal the box now. And then I do everything and put the label on it. Now, if it is a hugely expensive bag, I will put a heart or some marking while I'm still recording, and I'll show that, and then I'll tape over it. And then when I'll say, okay, when I get to UPS or USPS, I take someone with me, my daughter or my husband, and I start the recording in the car and I say, here you can see this is to this person. This is the follow-up video. We're at UPS and I show UPS. And then I go back to the box and I say, you see that heart that I put on there, taped over, still there, the same mark or whatever, star, whatever.
Yeah.
And then I continually roll until I take the box in, I get the receipt, I come back and I screenshot the receipt and then I stop recording. So I do every portion of the box up and the mail out when it is an expensive bag because I've been tricked before. So
Yeah.
it's just something you got to do nowadays. It's a lot, I know, but Melissa, hello. Hope you are doing well. So I will tell you on my wish list, I said it in Caleb's live. If you guys go in there, you guys already know. I have a reserve bag that may or may not be inside of my house at this time. But in September, you guys will see an Hermes bag that I bought from Fashion File. And it is a gorgeous bag. It is so gorgeous. If you've been in Caleb's live, I've asked him to look at it a couple times and he has. So I'm very excited. This one I'm going to keep. Now, am I going to sell it 6 or 7 months down the road? Who
Maybe.
knows? Maybe. But for now, I'm very excited about it. So that is one thing that was on my wish list that is done with. I do want, if you guys know what Caleb's blue, I keep talking about Caleb like he's, Caleb, I'm starstruck over you. I can't stop. I'm like your stalker now. But he has a blue Gucci bag that's all blue.
Oh,
I think he
okay.
has the Marmont, right?
Yes.
It's the bigger Marmont. Okay, so I want that print. Y'all remember I had the Gucci Marmont in the small with the multi like Amelia Rose and Meredith and Dale all have.
Mhm.
But mine had yellow in the front and I did not like that yellow. So I sold it not too long ago, actually. But I want to show you guys just what I'm going to get. This is on my wish list and I passed it up on Fashion File 2 times. There's been 2 of them lately. They're kind of hard to get because they don't make them now. They're not like readily available. But I want this bag with a red hot fiery. Okay, now wait. I need to show you guys this one.
I'm wondering if we're following the same exact bag.
Look at this one. Okay, you can't see it, but this one is the Fendi Peekaboo in pink and green.
That's cute.
I have credit there too. Should I get it? Should I put it on reserve? Oh, hell, you won't talk me
Do
out.
it, girl.
But look, it's green and pink. Like, look at
I
that.
love
Nice.
it.
Like, look.
That's cute. Yeah.
It's totally me. Okay.
That's cute.
But this bag, guys, like, I friggin' I love it. Okay. Was that in my shopping? No. Why is this different than my yeah, I have a credit. I have a credit sitting right here. Okay, I did buy something from Chanel from Fashion File because they had it mislabeled. Beesh, they had it mislabeled. Okay. They said it was a card holder and it's actually more of like a mini clutch.
Wow.
So I bought it today because I had credit and look at me, here I go. Like I had credit, guys. Don't get mad at me.
Don't explain it, girl. You bought it because you want it.
But yeah, yeah. So I do want that. I did get that. I got an Hermes bag coming. These were all wish list things. I mean, if we're being crazy about a wish list, like wish list means, I might get it, I might not, probably not. I would love to have that pink and green Chanel bag too that they released. I think it's Métier d'Art, but the quality of Chanel, the price of Chanel, that stops me. I'm done. I can't. But just saying it made me feel better. So I can't find that bag, but
So
anyway.
my wish list items, I absolutely am going to make it my goal to try to get these items before the end of this year.
You are okay. So yeah, your wish list items are true. I did a
I
wish
want
list
that.
one time, because everybody in January and February, here's my 2020 something wish
Yeah,
list. That's like the stock. What you got for Christmas? What bags you carried for all that, and then it's my wish list for the year. I just didn't do one this year because I was like, I did one last year around this time, and literally somebody said, um, they were like, "Oh my god, your wish list! Like, look at her. Like, okay, you can't buy everything." It's just sort of a snide, backhanded comment. And I was like, "A
yeah,
wish list." I said at the very beginning, like a wish list is just things that I wish I had. It does not mean
yeah,
by any means that I'm going to get that item. I just am like, oh, that's on my radar. If
yeah.
things happen, they happen. If they don't, they don't. Like, but I
Yep.
would love to have a used Kelly, like a
I know
28.
you would.
I would. That's like my like hard on bag. Like, oh yeah, that's the one. But I don't think I will ever. Why didn't I screenshot these for you guys? But yeah, it's a Gucci tote, but it's in that blue that Caleb has. I know you guys know what I'm talking about. It's just that I just love that gorgeous blue. All my tattoos, by the way, are in that color blue. So yeah, that's always been a really like favorite color of mine. That it's kind of reminds me. Do you remember doing those push-up ices? The
Yeah.
plastic. Okay, the blue raspberry. That is
Mhm.
one of my favorite memories from childhood, and also flavors and also colors. So yeah, I don't know where it's kind of. I think they call it the interlocking G.
I think I know what you're talking about.
I wish I could find it for you, but yeah, Gucci. Yeah, they do call it the interlocking G tote in blue, in that blue
Oh,
colorway.
I
But
love that blue.
but why
Now,
do I need why? Okay, so it's this tote, guys. It's like this actual tote, and they don't have any for sale right now. It's this precise tote in that blue.
that
Okay.
would be that's sharp.
They had it for I want to say it was like $985.
I feel like
And I
that's
just
such a
couldn't
good
do it
deal.
because I had bought so much other shit.
Yeah.
So,
So I have one that I'm watching right now, and it's the same bag that Caleb has in that blue. Now this one's in like I don't know what exact color it's called, but it's like red. Do you know what I
yeah.
mean? But
Oh
it
yeah,
is
that red is gorgeous.
so gorgeous, and it has the silver CC or
Yes.
GGs. And yeah, I'm following it. It's I think right now it's like 900 and some dollars, but it's at like
Yeah.
only like 10% off or something. So I'm like waiting to see if it goes down a little bit more.
That
So I
bag
don't
there.
know.
Yes. The
I'm
red
not
in
sure.
that is gorgeous. The
Yeah,
red in that print and that pattern or whatever in that bag is absolutely gorgeous. Oh
it
my
is.
god, I love it. Like we like the same shit. We always have.
We do like a lot of
Look at us. We're best friends. Deal
like
with it.
we are best friends.
We are. I mean, we do have in real life best friends, but like,
Yeah,
yeah, we got room for other best friends. Remember
we
when
do.
you were a kid and you were like, "No, but I'm your best friend." No, bitch, you're not.
Yeah,
She is.
we can
No,
have more than one best
we
friend.
can totally. We can do whatever in the hell we want.
When in doubt, Chris it out.
Chris it out. And I
But
do not mean. Do you remember watching? If you ever watched Todd Chrisley's? Did
yeah,
you ever watch?
yeah.
What happened to the guy? Did he get locked up? What the?
he he committed like tax fraud.
Ah!
He's in prison for 12 years and his wife Julie's in prison for 7.
What'd she do?
She was like along with it, you know what I'm saying? Not as like deep as he did, but like yeah, they were like going and getting loans and then like bank doing something with like putting the money away and then yeah, they were doing some shady stuff.
Okay, but let me ask you this. All right. Okay, wait. Weren't they wealthy to begin with?
So I think that he's always been like a business person.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think they were like okay. Do you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
what he did though, from from certain things that I seen, I think he was um they were doing some shady stuff to make themselves look really wealthy. So
Okay, but I want to know. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a damn minute here. Wasn't the show that they were on the successful TV show?
mhm.
Was that show not really paying them big money?
It probably was, but their lifestyle was insane. So I
Oh,
don't know. And I think what it
that's
was I think they probably were okay then because these the stuff that they did that they're in prison for was like years back. Like it came
uh,
back and bit him in the butt. Do you know what I mean? Like it wasn't like something that was going on now. It was something that went on like 10 or 15 years ago or something like that.
oh my god.
Hmm.
Guys, I'm blown away.
Yeah,
What?
Savannah, the young girl or their daughter, is taking
Yeah,
care
yeah.
of the
So
two
cute.
younger kids now.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's got custody of their kids.
The
Hmm.
grandchild and the son.
Yep, she's taking care of them. Yeah, I know.
Well,
But
couldn't he
they
carry
just
on?
announced that the kids are going to carry on. I don't think it's going to be called the same thing, but they're going to have a new reality show to where it's like the kids, their lives and whatever. And then
Yeah.
and I think they did get it approved to where they can do some footage with Todd and Julie in prison. So yeah, yeah.
What?
Hmm.
Okay, I love this. This is crazy. This is so much shade and tea. But did you ever watch him and think like, what is going? Because he acted all kind of creepily sexual to his wife, and I was like, but you don't.
You
You're.
don't seem like that's what you like.
We don't feel like you really like that. And I feel like he tried to convince us a little too much.
Yeah.
You know how I'm overtly like innuendo sexually, and he was too, but out of him, you were like, but wait, Julie's a woman.
Yeah. Julie's missing something.
Okay, but I hope in his life, my sincere hope for him is that he figures out while he's locked up who he really is,
Well,
and he
somebody
honors that.
somebody came out, one of his partners that he used to work with or something like that from back like 20 years ago, and him were having a little affair because they were both married. Allegedly, this is what he says. Do you know what I mean? So, but yeah.
Okay.
So,
Be you, Todd. Be you.
be you,
It's
Todd.
2023.
Yes.
Be you,
Be
my
you.
friend. Be your authentic, true
Hmm.
self.
100%.
Right? It's we embrace that. I don't understand. Okay. Well, anyway, we're not going to figure out his sex life in
No,
just a life. but yeah, I wish for him because he was funny.
he
But
is
I
fun.
do wish for him that he figures out his whole life. Yeah.
Yeah.
Convinced having a show saved her from prison. Oh, what? Who? Hey, the new show's called Chrisley Didn't Know Best, Caleb. Turns
you,
out Chrisley
you
didn't
right.
know shit.
Yeah.
And here's why.
So
Well, I mean, he's in prison. Do we know what kind of jail he's in? Is it one of those like seedy, like, ooh, you're just in a little box? Is it like, did you ever watch that show, the Oz show? It was prison show. It had, you didn't?
mm-mm.
Oh my gosh. There was some love stories in there, some tawdry. Ah, yes. There was some stuff going on in that prison, but anybody who watched that, yeah, I'm wondering if he's like, I don't know. Caleb says, wait a minute, let's see. Jeanette, good night, doll from Canada. Um, let me see here. The thing I find impossible to believe is that Todd is straight. Yeah, I mean, Brian,
Yeah.
right? I just, and he always said like, no, people think it's just good. I am not. If I wanted to be, I would. But I'm
I
like,
am not a homosexual.
would you though? But
Right.
I mean, we don't know who he truly is. But this
No,
man came
that's
out and
true.
said that they fully used to do it. Like, it's okay.
Yeah, he
Be
did.
yourself. Be
Somebody came
yourself.
out and said that for sure.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Maximum security. So he's in a like.
Mm-hmm.
He's oh. He's like in one of those. Oh, Brian, did you watch it? It was awesome. What was the guy's name? He's so freaking hot. And he had an affair with he had like a love story with them. Oh, there was
I'm
one like
to check this
really.
out now.
He went on to be like a CSI guy. Dun 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 dun. You know, like one of those dun dun. Not CSI. Law and Order. What was his name? He was so friggin' hot. Oh my god. Anyway, yeah. Chris Maloney, yes! He had an
Mm.
affair with the blonde haired guy. Remember that, guys? Remember? Remember? Oh my God.
I
You
don't.
guys got to go back. You can watch it. It's on like HBO or something on Max. But yeah. Gene, hi! You made it! Dawn! Oh my God, hi! Zane! Oh my God, sexy boyfriend, hi! We're over here talking the love life of Todd Chrisley. We're trying to figure him out and get him straightened out. So, maybe in prison, seriously, like, okay, I just want to tell you, like, I
He
had a
might love
friend.
it in prison.
He can find someone, but like, I had a friend who did go to prison, like full on maximum security prison. I had a couple friends that did that. And when they got out, I was always like very intrigued, like what went on in there? Tell me everything, And they said, oh, there were some affairs, but what happened is a lot of times he said people would go in for 5 years, and for 5 years they would like partner up with somebody, and that would be their person. And then when they got out, they would go back to living their straight hetero life, I guess. But I was like, wait, what? Okay. Yeah. And then we also have a family member who did, and he's been in and out and out and out. And so,
Yeah, he has.
so his, I don't think now, I think he's with another girl, but the girl that he chose to date when he got out of prison, was, trans. And so, still a
Yeah.
female. I mean, still I consider that female, but I'm saying like everybody thought like, oh, he got turned out. And like, no, guys, he's fully still dating females. I think,
Yeah.
But yeah, so I mean, I don't know, neither here nor there, but it's just something we picked to talk about instead of bags. We're like, God.
I'm like this. Do I want to go to prison?
No, you do not. But you do want a saucy, tawdry love affair like that.
Oh my God, yes. Yeah.
Oh, but yeah, I have so many stories, but I will save ourselves. That I say a little too much, guys. I go in a little too much.
I think we both do that.
Oh, my snaps from earlier. I can't. Oh my God. I deleted them. Oh wait, maybe I didn't.
Victor, are you on the Snapchats?
Yes. Who isn't on Snapchat? Snapchat is like, I heard this little kid say this the other day, and anybody under the age of 40 is a little kid to me. But yeah,
What was that?
I can't.
You sounded
Okay.
like Michael Jackson there. You went. Oh God.
Oh, God. But like, guys, okay, like, ooh.
Oh God.
What is happening? What?
What are you doing?
I'm looking at stuff. Okay, ready?
Oh,
Here's my Snapchat to Jean earlier. Oh God, it's not turned up. Oh, that was such an old lady move, right? Okay, ready?
ready. Oh,
Well, at first I started to find that, and then I saw a bunch of other things that were funny in all of our threads. Cause like I stay pretty much like in different threads all day. But you gotta be careful because like some threads you would be like, oh hey, oops, sorry, wrong thread. Like we gotta keep that all straightened out, guys. Oh my gosh. We're just over here talking crazy now.
I've got to send you a Snapchat. I've got to get with you on Snapchat. I
Yes.
mean, how are we best friends and I don't have you on Snapchat?
But before Ed sent this TikTok, and it was one of those serious ones that goes like look at this red dot, look at it for 5 seconds, and I'm really into it. I'm like, okay, something's gonna happen. And it's like, because there's that one where the guy says, now close your eyes and look up, and did the pumpkin change to orange? So I was like, oh, something's gonna happen here. So I'm looking at it, and then he goes, okay, now close your eyes for 5 seconds, and it counts 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then it's when you open your eyes, and it's yeah, it's
Hilarious.
it's a gorilla guy. It's an actual gorilla flipping the bird. How do they teach that thing to do that?
Oh God.
Who taught that guy? Like, there's somebody in a prison right now, like teaching the
Mhm.
primates to do horrible finger gestures and motions, and I think that's terrible. But do you all love that thing where
Winnie, we would be the same. We'd be the ones in
we
there
would be
trying to
doing?
trying to teach it things.
Do you all love that thing on TikTok where like the somebody has like a thing of an animal, and then someone puts words to that animal's whatever? Those, listen, I horse laugh at those. Like those things, like there's one where there's like an orangutan, and he's like, he
Orangutan.
orangutan, yeah, and he's like telling this lady, like, let me see what's in your purse. Like, go on, show me. And like the orangutan is really like doing the motions, and he's like, oh my mama, seriously, show me what's in your purse, bitch. And then he's like, bring it over here, bring it over here. Because she has some candy and she shows it to him, and like it's this whole monologue. That one cracks me up so hard. And it's a guy that just does that. Like there's several guys that do it, but this guy is so freaking funny. Like if you guys don't watch that, what are you doing with your life? Because
Yeah,
life's too short and we can't laugh.
I agree. I love watching those type of videos.
That's what I'm saying. He's like, bring it over to the window. No, bitch, no, bring it over here, over here. But it's so hilarious. Oh my God, Jane. Oh, Yota teaches a class right now. Yeah, she won't come in. Let's see. Chats with Chris. I called her Yota Myers in the thread. Oh, and then I made one of myself being Michael Myers, and then just going. I just think that laugh is so funny.
I'm
Like,
I'm kind of upset that we're not on Snapchat together.
but the world's not over yet. We can do
Oh,
it.
this
I
is,
feel like we live in a simulation, though. I really do.
yeah, I think you're probably right.
Because have you ever played The Sims?
Yeah,
It's us making people like us do exactly
yeah.
what the hell we do as us.
Hmm, this is true.
Okay.
Except for they always live better lives than the Sims.
Well, yeah, what my person is not treating me very well at some point. Like, bitch, come on and get my Porsche. What are you waiting on? Yeah. You bitch. But wait, you can't like they don't understand us then because remember the Sims speak a Simlish thing that
Oh yeah, yeah.
and then they totally pee. I think that's hilarious. Have you ever played Sims at any of them? And they totally like,
Me, yeah, for
oh,
sure.
I'm gonna pee, and then they go in there and go,
Uh huh.
oh, oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Or if they cause like a little fire, like at the kitchen or whatever, then they're running around.
They're like,
Oh, oh,
oh,
oh, oh.
oh, oh. Okay,
Listen,
so
can I tell you a secret?
yes.
Don't think that I'm like some kind of evil person or anything, but I was playing Sims once and I took the ladder from the pool and they drowned.
They drown your
They
Sims
kept swimming
drown?
back and forth and their energy level kept going down. And I sat there and I watched and I was like this.
Oh wow. I don't even know what to think about this. This is all very frightening. This is some very scary shit right now. I have to tell you, there are people on TikTok that are doing the. Have you seen
Oh
that?
my gosh, I can't even. They're like,
Yeah.
oh, thank you for the rose. Thank you for the rose.
Yes. There are people
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
thank you for the pepper, thank you for the
yeah.
peanut, thank you for the popcorn, thank you for the thank you,
Oh my god. There
thank
is this
you.
one guy though that I keep getting. He has this gun, and I can't with him because he'll be like he's like, oh, thank you for the. He's like, thank you for the whatever he says, thank you
Yeah.
for, and he does something and he goes, nah, and then he shakes his butt and I'm like this, and I'm like this though. Oh.
Oh, he's hot.
Next time I
But
find him, I'm sending him to you.
people are watching these people for hours a day and they are making bank
Yes.
just going, thanks for the popcorn.
Yeah.
Hiya, thank you. Thank you for the popcorn.
Yeah.
I could do that for some
I
Delray me.
I couldn't.
This one girl on there, like I told my kid that and I was kind of making fun of it. And she goes, that girl makes $480,000 a week. And I was like, wait, what?
What? I could do it. Yep.
Like,
Yes, I could.
please. This is better than feet pics, but eventually people TikTok world is
It's
like
gonna go away. Yeah.
it's such a turnover. Then what are you gonna do? You better have cashed those nuts out or squirreled away. Wait. You know
Yeah,
what
but
I mean?
girl, if you made 3 million in just like a short time, I would be okay with
You
that.
just bank on that money, but I'd spend it all.
I would
I
spend
would just slowly nibble away at it. Like, remember when you're on a diet and you're like, I've
it.
got this chocolate bar, I'm gonna make a loss. But then every few minutes you're like,
Yeah.
the tiniest bite.
They'd be like, why does Ed and Winnie have 10 unboxings each week, but there's only 7 days in a week?
Exactly. Because we're like, oh, thank you for the popcorn.
Yeah, go
Oh,
over the
thank you
TikTok,
for the
you'll see
popcorn.
why. Thank you for the rose. Thank you for the rose.
I don't know why we think that's funny. We just do.
It is hilarious.
Oh my God. My sim needs to make me scared. That's what I'm saying. The person that's controlling me needs to go on and like slim me
Mhm.
down just a little bit.
Yeah, mine, he's screwing up a little bit. We'll give
Oh,
him a
Chris
chance.
says as long as I'm in your simulation, I'm okay with that. You, honey,
Aw.
you're my ride or die. You, all of you guys that are in here, right? You're my ride or die. Like, what do we have in here? A few, 40, 50 people. Y'all are my ride or dies. You definitely
Right
are.
or
Mine
die,
and Ed's.
bitches.
Bitches, yes, we'll ride.
Bitches.
And we'll ride like the wind. Ride like the wind. Da-da, 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 da-da. The shit I do on Snapchat, though.
I know, I'm jealous. That's what I'm gonna say it is. Jealousy.
Well, then you need to get on board. Thanks for the popcorn.
Thanks.
Thank you for
Thanks
the
for the rose.
popcorn.
Thank you, friend. Thanks for the rose.
I think we could do this. Like,
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh, Lady Sims. Oh.
Oh God.
And then they go,
Yeah.
like, what is that?
Literally, he goes like this. He's like, "Thank you for whatever." He says the weapons or something. He's like, "Bah," and he goes, "Ah." I'm like this. I love you.
We don't get it, but we love it. Oh, Caleb, you love Christopher Cross? It's not for that from Wait. Hold on, let me get it. At least it's not for me. The wind is right, we can sail away. Find serenity. Oh, the canvas can do miracles. Everybody say, just you wait and see. Believe in me. Yes, Christopher Cross. And all right. What was the other one?
I
Remember
don't
the
know.
Arthur
Get
theme?
that.
You don't know who Christopher Cross is?
I don't know that song. I don't know who Christopher Cross is. Cross.
Christopher Cross?
I
The
don't know
yacht.
who
Do you
Christopher
not listen
Cross
to
is.
Yacht Rock Radio?
Of what?
Wind is right, you can sail away. Are you? Oh, the canvas can't. Maybe it's just because I
No,
sing bad.
I don't know it.
It could be that. Remember the art? He did Arthur's song. Dun 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 dun. Next thing you know, we're closing down the dun dun dun. Arthur it does. I don't know
I
the
know
words.
that song. That song sounds. I know that song.
That's Christopher Cross.
Okay, the first one I had no clue. That one I know.
Yacht Rock Radio. It's 14 on my car. It's 14 on my car. Oh my God, I'm so sad when Yacht Rock Radio goes away. But the thing about Yacht Rock Radio is it's going away next weekend, right? Yeah, next week. Not this weekend, but next, because it's usually it starts at Labor Day and goes on Memorial, or starts Memorial Day, goes on Labor Day, whatever. But then we got Halloween and Christmas music and stuff. We're gonna get another inflatable.
Oh, girl, I'm decorating my whole dining room and my living room for fall. This week before I go back to work, and it's a little soon. I understand that, but I'm gonna send you a shit ton of pictures. You're gonna be like this. Do you have enough pumpkins, bitch? And I'll be like this. No, I don't. It's my favorite time of the year, and I said to Valerie, I was like, girl, before September 1st hits, my house has to be fall.
Yeah,
just does.
For sure. September 1st. It's then. It's happening.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
What? Oh my God. Okay. Listen. Seriously, we got to get in these for Crimini's sake. He's just a baby. Yeah. He doesn't miracles. Yeah. No, sailing. Yeah. Sailing. Right. And then Venus said Islands in the Stream. I love Islands in the Stream. Do you guys ever watch Vampira?
No.
You got to get on that because they're like TikTok's sweetheart couple. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? Oh God, it is this couple that they're a little out there. They are my age or older, maybe around the same. But they sing songs like rock songs to each other, and I'll send it to you afterwards. Like,
Okay.
if you guys aren't on that tip, go ahead. But they do Islands in the Stream. Hilarious. And they don't care that it's cringy. They're just like, yeah, I'm cashing out, bitch. So what? Yeah. I'm a little creepy and a little cringy, but who cares? I'm making money and you're not. And
This is accurate. Maybe we need to think more like that.
Yes. Maybe we need to do Islands in the Stream. Do you know what that is, Ed?
No.
Ed, please don't let me down here.
I need you to sing part of it.
Are you effing with me?
No, I need you to sing part of it.
Islands in the Stream is Kenny Rogers and freaking Dolly Parton.
Okay, we'll sing some of it.
The Queen of Tennessee? Okay, Islands in the Stream. That is what you are. We are no one in between. How can we be wrong? Sail away with me to another world, and we rely on each other. Uh-huh.
Uh,
From one lover to another. Uh-huh.
I,
Yeah, you knew it. Did
I
you
knew
know
it.
it?
I knew
You
it
knew
the
it?
whole time.
You little bitch.
I did know that.
Oh,
Yeah.
God. I still have my Christmas lights in the tree in my front yard. Rael, I love it. I love it. I love it. I
That's
couldn't
my
do it,
sister.
guys. I had my Christmas tree up till March or April, and then I was like, I can't. I can't do it one more effing minute because I put it up in like September. Yeah.
You
But
had
I
it
changed the theme of it like Dee Dee does. I changed the theme,
okay.
for every holiday. But I think I got to like St. Patty's Day and I was like, I'm out. I'm out. I'm
So
done.
I purchased one of those flock trees this year, and it has like the big pieces of like snow, like the flock, like it's all completely
Oh,
flocked. It's
you
such a
got
pretty tree.
flocked?
It's flocked. I love it when it's flocked
I
sometimes.
love to flock.
But let me tell you, that tree, taking it down and putting it away, and the mess that
I know. I was getting ready to say that thing went everywhere.
but this is the thing, I have to put her back up again this year because she was too expensive not to.
Oh, Caleb. Yeah, I get it. I get it.
Yeah,
Even the mess, all things considered, you got
worth
to do
it.
it. Okay.
Worth it.
So Caleb says, Caleb and Zane do this. Christmas decor goes up the weekend after Thanksgiving
Okay, yeah.
and then promptly comes down the weekend after New Year's. No exceptions.
Oh, they are on a tight schedule, aren't they?
They're on a tight,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah,
We
that's
need to
good
probably
though.
we need
But
to
now it
probably
is
take care
bad
of that.
luck. My Ohio aunt always said, you don't take your Christmas tree down before the first. It's bad luck.
Yeah.
I don't know how true that
I
is.
don't remember. Can't think of anybody that takes it down before New Year's.
Yeah.
So now my sister, on the other hand, her porch still has Christmas lights on it, and I just said something to her a month ago.
Oh,
I
well,
go, "Girl, you got Christmas lights still on your porch?" She said, "Yeah."
it's closer to Christmas than not, so she might as well just
Might
leave
as well
them
just
up.
leave them. Yes, leave them up.
Leave them up. Leave them up. I'm all about it. Guys, it is 9:16. What are we doing with our sitting here?
God, tonight was so fun.
It was fun, but I have got to take those damn songs out of there. They might demonetize me for that. And plus, you don't want to hear a 50-something-year-old woman doing islands in the stream and sailing.
Oh God,
Jameson, go to bed, baby doll. Go to bed, Jamie. Go to bed, Jameson and Ro. Go to bed.
CB time.
And Char, we don't tell Charlotte to go to bed. Charlotte does what she wants. She just is like, it's my world. You're living in it. Go ahead and do what you want to do, but I'm going to do this.
Yeah,
Right? Yeah. And we go, that sounds good to me.
this is good. Yeah.
You're the chairman of the board. Let's just go on and get with it. Everybody get on her time. Oh my God. You guys, thank you for coming out. We'll read some. My mom, Steph said, my mom grew up with her parents putting up everything in the middle of the night on Christmas Eve.
Oh.
Oh my God, this is crazy, but I love it. They woke up to a surprise Wonderland. Oh, that's so cool, but the freaking amount of work.
Her mother was working.
She was doing the damn thing.
Uh-huh.
Oh my God, they woke up to Surprise Wonderland. So amazing. But can you imagine? No.
Mm.
Guys, I make them, well, the one that's left, I make her fluff. And then they never freaking fluff the branches like
Yeah.
I like it. They always just get in there like, oh, it's so hot. And like, get up there. There's a hole. For God's sakes, there's a huge freaking hole. I get over there like that. I get mad. I get like pissy.
I
Like
just do it myself.
for years, people, my kids, not people, I guess they're people, but my people thought I was a hater of Christmas. I've always loved Christmas. I just didn't like the person I was at Christmas. It made me, but then I was just like, so what? Who cares? Who cares if a priceless ornament that I've had since I was born in 1960 something is broken? Who cares? It's only an ornament.
Um,
No one cares, guys.
I get you though.
Yeah, it's that thing of, but then you just kind of have to be like bumpuses. That's from Christmas Story, by the way. There you go. I threw that one up for free. Rael, thank you for coming tonight. Everybody go subscribe to all the creators that have come in because that's basically what's in here. And I love you guys for supporting me. I will support you too because you guys are my people. Ed, I love you. What do you
Oh,
have
girl,
coming
I
up?
love you. What do I have coming up? So tomorrow's going to be there's I don't know which one it's going to be. I will upload one of them, but I will tell you this. Tomorrow I'm getting up at 6 a.m. and driving to Pittsburgh to wait outside of someplace for like an hour and a half before they open because the employee told me that that's what I should do. So I said, okay.
Okay, you'll have to IM me that.
It's a, it's a, it's a, you know how I go vintage shopping and thrifting.
Yeah.
And there was an employee there that was like, dude, you need to come Wednesday. That's when all the new stuff goes out. Get out there an hour beforehand so that you're first in line and just wait there. And the good stuff will be in the window. And then right when you come in, you be like, I want that, I want that, I want that. And I said, girl, I love you. I will be
That's
there.
awesome.
Yeah,
Are you going to see Brian?
Saturday, I'll see Brian.
I love you
So
too.
yeah, I will be in
I love
Pittsburgh
you two crazy kids.
this week.
Well, it's not far from you.
No, so we both meet like an hour and like, so I think we're probably 2 hours apart, but where we were meeting is like an hour away from each one of us. So something,
Oh, lunch and chat. Maybe
yeah.
he'll show in some nudes. I don't know.
You know, I have done that already. So there's that.
Maybe Brian will show you some nudes.
Maybe, you know,
Brian's like,
continued. We don't know.
Brian already told me, he's like, no, nobody's seen this. I'm not doing it. I'm like,
listen, and this is the thing.
because
Like,
I tried to get him to send me a pic, and he was like, no.
I swear, I'm like, I hope, like, it really was an accident. If you just, I think he has to know how, like, much of an idiot I am now that we talk every day, because I'm literally like, it really was just like a stupid, like, thing that I meant to send.
I know. I
And
totally know. But seriously, like, if anybody wants to send me or Ed nudes, we're
yeah,
totally okay with
yeah,
that.
absolutely. And if you want mine, let me know. I'll send them. It's fine.
Yeah, I'll send them. Hell, I'll send them. If you want Ed's,
he's
I'll
got a
send them
couple.
to you.
So,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's nothing. It's nothing but a thing.
Well, what we
Chicken
can do
wing.
is I can run them by you, Winnie. I'll send them to you, and then you just disperse them.
Like making it rain, honey. Just
Oh
nudes everywhere. Like
God!
that little guy that cut the nasty pictures out of the boxes at my
Yeah,
video store. Dewey!
Dewey's a bitch.
Dewey's a bitch! Okay, guys, don't forget, Caleb has a live coming up Thursday. I'm going to do an unboxing tomorrow. I know, it's so weird. Like, what? Another unboxing? It's a Marc Jacobs unboxing. Okay, it's bigger than this. Maybe there's something like this too. I don't know. You know, I'm obsessed. Okay, and thank you guys for coming out. What's Dawn doing? Dawn is going shopping with Cammy on Saturday. Dee Dee Bean and Jackie just met up. I'm the only person on YouTube who has never met another YouTuber in real person.
Oh, girl, I will drive there Sunday. Like, I don't give a shit. I will get in my car
You
at
totally
6 a.m.,
would.
be there by 11:30, hang out for 6 hours, and come home. I don't
You
care.
totally would. I love
I
that about
will.
you. Saturday is my thing. Is my big I do a thing once a year for charity where I help judge a contest. It's a Dancing with the Stars locally type thing.
Fun.
I've done it for 12 years. So, sadly, the outfit that I wanted to wear, for some reason, it did fit, and now it doesn't. It
Son of a
looks horrible. Yeah, so that happened this weekend. Mad dashing around looking for something else. Is it going to look great? No. But
It's gonna
do
look
I
gorgeous.
care? No. It's
What?
just it's an event for me to get up there and be the nasty person that
Oh,
I am. I mean,
is
I'm
there a
just
certain bag that you're using for this event?
uh this is what's funny. Cammy said all the bags that you have, and you ordered a $20 Amazon clutch, and I was like, I did. I totally did that.
You have the Prada with all of the crystals.
This little bitch right here, she don't even need to look. Is she looking at me? Is she
Yeah.
looking at me?
Oh, she's looking at you, girl. Hmm.
Fuck yeah. No, I'm kidding. But no, I don't. She and I have broken up. I've broken up with two bags, and it's
Ah,
her and her. We had broken up. Like,
okay.
we're not together anymore, but I still see him occasionally. Um, like a booty call type thing. But no, we've
That makes
broken up. We're not together. Like Taylor Swift said, we're never getting back together. but yeah,
ever, ever.
that's probably where I lost the little crystal last year. Can you tell where I lost a crystal?
Can't even tell.
Thank you. I'm that good. But yeah,
No.
this
Yeah.
bitch, now I'm salty. Now I'm salty about it. Now I'm like,
So why don't you like sell that bitch then?
because I don't want to sell it to somebody with one of the crystals
Yeah,
missing.
but if you're being honest about it,
Yeah, I'm totally 100%
yeah,
like that's not the same crystal that went on it. You can see it sticks out like a sore thumb.
no, you really can barely tell.
It's there. It's
Uh-uh.
there.
It's not. How much you
But
selling it for? Just kidding.
yeah, Fashion File won't even give you $100.
They wanted to give you how much?
I don't know, but they're still selling for like 2,500.
Yeah, let's sell it at a discounted price. Sell it for let's 22.50 for that stone.
I can't. I need to take it to Prada.
Yeah, take it to Prada. Just get, but they might not mess with it now.
Caleb saw it. Caleb said, "Oh, I see it. You guys can see it." The problem is, guys, I don't know what size the crystals are, and they do not. I repeat, they do not make Swarovski loose crystals. Try to buy some. Try it. It's a thing. So yeah, yeah. Why didn't the bag come with extra crystals?
So I still don't understand why you can't just sell it if you're like, hey, this is what happened to this crystal. And they're like, okay, that's totally fine. And then you just sell it still.
I don't
Like
know.
they're gonna know. Like, get rid of that bag.
I know. I feel like
But you're not like that. I could see if you were selling it and not saying anything about that. But you're totally like, hey, I repaired this crystal here. This crystal had fell off. We super glued another one back on there. Here's a discounted price. Here you go.
yeah, I could do that.
You could.
Or I
Do
could be
you?
a bitch and sell it to Teabag. Middle
You could.
finger, Teabag. No, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't trade with them again. You know it. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not ready to let
Maybe
her
you'll fall back
go.
in love with her.
I don't know. I don't know. I jump at the chance to have a bag that was famously seen on your shelf. you're Digital girl, you're so sweet, but that's funny. Oh my God. Rail, I'm gonna sub to you after. Everybody sub to Rail. I don't know. I don't know. What do you think?
I think you should. Are we talking about your bag still?
Maybe.
Sell that bitch. You don't carry it.
God. Caleb, could you see it? Caleb could see it.
Yeah, but you're gonna be honest about it. So who gives a shit?
I mean, guys, can you see it? You see
There's
it, right?
so many people. I'm not trying to be dumb, but if I was looking for that bag and you were offering it at a little bit of a lower price, I would buy it because I would not care about that. Absolutely would not care. I couldn't see it. So there's that.
Should I buy the one with sequins?
Sell it.
Oh, I'm not ready to say goodbye. Remember that song?
No, I don't. I know.
I really think it was a song. What the heck? Miss Jelly, I love you. Oh my God, Miss Jelly helped me out today. She went to this place that had this thing that I was trying to get rid of, and she was like, "Hey, where's that thing?" And then they went and got that thing, and that thing sold. And I was like, "What?" That's what happened. By the way, guys, I want you guys to know this is how crazy I am. Remember the Capucines that I just unboxed and I sent back?
Oh God, I love the color of it.
Right, and
Yeah,
this is matching it.
it is. I love that it had green on the interior also.
Was it green or yellow?
I feel like it was like
Is that annoying? That's my drink.
not. I loved it.
Anyway, yeah,
So
I loved that bag, Ed. But can we say if that bag's worth 2,500 tops?
girl, I just went on the LV site and they're like 67 or 6,800 brand new.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't
No,
wrap my head around.
this is the thing though. Like, was it worth? Because I feel like you would if you would have kept it, you would have stressed out over that bag. So that is not worth it. If you're gonna have ill feelings about something, get rid of it.
I know.
Send it back. You made the right choice because you would have. I feel like it would have stressed you out.
I had terrible, terrible remorse.
Yeah.
As soon as I unboxed it, well, I knew that Bill didn't want me to have it because I knew he was like, "You can't." You told me you would never buy another bag that much, and I was like, "I know."
Oh yeah.
And it was just the whole thing of him like, your daughter wants to take a vacation this fall. Like we could go somewhere really nice. I mean, we could go back to Disney for $5,000.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he's like, you can't do that. Like that doesn't make sense. Like there's other things in this world that we need. A new kitchen, hardwood up here. The house needs
Makes
things.
sense. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just it just didn't make sense for me to know that things needed done here, and to have what a beautiful another $5,000.
And
Have a $5,000 bed. What?
honestly, though, did it pull at your heartstrings? I don't feel like it did. I really don't think it.
No, it was more the idea of having that bag than it
Yeah.
was, oh my God, I love this bag. Like, because there are some
Yeah.
bags that I freaking have a heart palpitation over.
Me
This
too.
bag right here, this bag,
Yeah.
these three in a row. Like, whoa, I'm having a real mad on with those. You know what I mean? Like a love affair with them.
Yeah, I get that.
This bag, I even love this little bitch. I've had her forever. I never carry her. I just love her. I get
She's
more
pretty.
compliments on this pink $300 bag than any of these $1,000 bags.
It's
Oh, on
so
my wish
sweet.
list. Guys. Guys.
Did you forget something?
Yes. Coach is about to drop its runway show that it had earlier in the year. And I've been
Wh-
waiting.
For which one? What is it?
The shaped bags, the star, the banana,
Oh,
the
there's a
Rexy.
banana.
There's a banana like that.
What? I'm gonna need the banana.
Let me go to the chats. Chris said something. I like it when Chris says stuff. Chris, what are you
So
saying to me, babes? Winnie, you can sell the blue Speedy, the red, black. Oh, okay. I don't want to sell that one. I love this one.
I
I love
love
her.
that one too.
I love her. I do need to send her back to Louis Vuitton. Sorry if y'all saw my bare boob. Well, my boob without a bra.
When I do come stay with you one weekend,
Yeah.
I should be able to like when we go to dinner carry one of your bags.
Of course. You can carry anything. This is where you'll be sleeping.
Oh my god! In the purse room?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hell yeah. You can go through everything.
Love it.
It's a real effing mess in here. I'm gonna need your help
Uh,
first. But
oh
no,
my
just
god!
kidding.
I can come stay for a weekend and help you organize your whole closet area.
Oh my god, that would be
I will.
amazing, and also my worst nightmare because getting organized.
We can do it. We got this. I mean, I can't say your whole house, but I'm saying that room.
Okay, because my whole house looks like a hoarder threw up.
So does mine, so it's fine.
Yours does not. Oh my god. Chris did say the red LV bag above that Prada crystal bag. Oh wait. What?
Which one he talking about?
Which one he's saying?
Which
I
one?
think he means this one. Right?
Yeah.
She's got to go back to LV.
Oh my god.
That is cat-like friggin' reflexes right there, guys.
It's like you're kind of like a superhero.
I was like,
You're like this. $3,000.
boom. Hi. Anyway, now she really has to go back. No, this has got to go back to LV.
I know you have to get the glazing fixed on it.
Yeah, the glazing. Oh, you can see it. It's pulled way away. And also, there's some funky discoloration going on with this bag. There's some real funky shit going on with this.
It's such a pretty bag. So my channel might not be exactly like everybody else's in the future because I'm honestly thinking that if I get my bag, my Noe bag, and if I fall in love with it after having everything repaired.
Yeah.
Dude, I mean, I don't know. I feel like I might go in like a little vintage search again and then send some bags to LV.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
Rael,
I'm thinking,
right? Did you see me? That was totally in. That
you
was
were
totally
like,
on camera too.
yeah.
I used to be a hell of
It
a
was like
ball
Mr.
player.
and Mrs. Smith shit.
Yeah, it was. It was.
Remember when she dropped the wine and he caught it?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
That's
God. I can't watch that movie now. Thank you guys. Thank you.
Why
if I could see a bag falling in the forest and I could reach out and catch that bag. God.
How about me?
This is so funny. Steph said Winnie's purse room is like the fish room at Dorinda's. If you know, you know. You know who Dorinda is. The Real Housewives in New York. NYC. Dorinda with the Louis Vuitton pajamas. What is the famous saying that Dorinda always said?
I didn't watch The Housewives.
She would say, "Not well, bitch. Not well." That was her thing. If you'd say, "How are things going?" Remember that one time she said, "Not well, bitch. Not well."
So I never got into any of the housewife shows.
I really only watched Jersey because Jersey, those bitches got me, and I felt like I could live on the same street with them. I couldn't afford it, but I would love to have like shacked up with one of those gals, like as a house guest. You know what I mean?
Makes sense. Yeah.
Oh my god, yes. I would have tended to their bags and stuff. That's it though.
Yeah.
Maybe. Well, we can talk. I mean, for the right amount.
Depending on what may come from it.
Remember the one lady when she pushed over and pulled the and she turned Teresa Judice? Yeah. She went to jail.
So how about this has nothing to do with any like we were talking about like expensive bags or whatever, but how about me thinking that I was being irresponsible because didn't have a job for the longest time and I bought this little tiny mini bag that is gonna serve no purpose other than me loving it and it being on the
Yeah.
shelf.
Well,
And
it'll be magical when you get back.
your response was like, bitch, you got a job. Yeah.
Yeah. When you texted me like, "Oh my
You're
god, I
so
get that thing. It's
responsible.
horrible.
You
I'm going
gotta
to hell. Oh my god." I was like, "What the fuck? You got a job."
because I was like, should I have done something so like and it's
Yeah.
not even that yeah, you're right. I should have. I love it too.
Yes, of course.
And I would have been sad sending it back out of it like this.
Like, this is what's funny in the purse world is that we all have little chats and cliques and stuff, like, me and you and Candy and
Mhm,
stuff and Amy and then, like, and Dawn and me and you and Autumn, and like
mhm.
we all have little, like, and we all do this. We all go, "Hey guys, should I get this?" And
Nobody ever
never
says
one time has any of them said, "Nah, you know what? Don't do it. You shouldn't do it."
I it's every time
They're
they're always
both
like
like,
this. Yes, bitch, you need
"You
that.
need that. What are you talking about? By a crook or by hook, you need it. It doesn't
Or
matter how you got the money. Get it." Yeah.
just get it. Or we
It's
shop
always
for
like that. And
ourselves.
I'm always like that with them too. When they say, like, "Guys, look at this. I want to get it. What do you guys think?" And they send a picture. I go, "Hell yes, sign me up. I want one too. Yes, let's get it."
Another thing we do too is, especially in me and you and Autumn's chat, we'll we'll be shopping and looking at stuff for ourselves, and we'll take a picture of something. We'll be like, "Hey, bitch, saw this while I was window shopping today, and thought this was you would love this."
Autumn does that to me so
Autumn does
much.
it all the time.
And I'm so like, "Oh my god, I can't buy
Yeah.
anything right." And she's like, "But it's so you." I'm like,
It-
"I know
or she'll
what
be like, "It's
you."
priced so good."
I'm like, "Thanks a lot." Yeah.
When I got this bag off of her, this like tote, remember she started sending like she was like looking at Macari, looking at all these places, and she was like, Ed, they make like two different styles or three different styles, and
Yeah.
that and she's like, here's some more if you want if you want to look into them.
Because that's how I believe. I don't want to talk out of turn because she's not in here, but I believe that's how I think that she does. She puts thought in. I think that she thinks of things and not a lot of impulsivity. She weighs out the
Yeah,
pros, the cons. The
yeah.
will this serve me? How will it serve me? Will it be
I
just
think
because I want it today? Will I want it tomorrow? What am I going to use it for? Is it a multi-purpose thing? If I spend this kind of money, is it something that's. So she does all the smart
yeah.
things that you should do when you buy a high priced item. And we go, "Oh my God, I pissed myself when I saw this bag. I must have it. That's a sign, right?" Well, no,
Yeah.
you were just laughing really hard at Snapchat. Yeah. There's that.
Yeah, I
There's
definitely would
that.
agree. I think she definitely puts a lot of thought into every purchase that she makes. And we're on the other hand, we're like this. I have things and 2 weeks later I'm like, I am gonna sell that. I
I
gotta
know.
I
People
love
are
it
always
so
so
much.
shocked. Don't you think it's funny that people are always so shocked when I have a lot of people say, "What happened to this? What'd you do with that?" And I
Yeah,
go, "Oh yeah, she sold."
gone. How about
What? You
funny
sold
story? I sold. Remember how in love I was with the tan one, like this?
Yeah.
And Jackie, I sent her a message the other day, and I was like, "Girl, I'm gonna sell that bag." Like, I was like nervous that she would be mad that I sold it because we did a trade or whatever. But I was like, this one came, and I'm like, this is the bitch right here. This
Yeah.
is Michael. I love him.
Yeah.
And
It's a different. I saw the comparison that Jackie did before you
yeah,
took them, and it's a little bit smaller. It's a little more streamlined. So yeah,
yeah.
I can see that. I can
Yeah,
see
this
that.
one's definitely me. The other one, like after, first off, I didn't think this until after this one came. And then, like, I was re editing my video and I was like, that looks like a grandma bag. Like, to me, it wasn't,
Yeah.
but do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
was
I get
like,
it.
so I sold it and literally sold it within an hour or something being on.
Wow.
I know.
Well, are you one of those people that like if you buy somebody something and then 3 weeks later you see them sell it or what? Are you like, shit? I just get it. Kind of. I don't care. I don't care.
Yeah, it,
I
mhm,
don't care. Do you care? Does that bother you?
110%.
Does it? Yeah. Yeah. This is so funny. I used to have
Like
this
if I
friend.
gave it to them, like if it was something like
Yeah.
that they bought off me, do or whatever, if I
Yeah,
trade
it's yours.
whatever,
Whatever.
it's
Yeah.
yours.
Or
Yeah.
you trade it. That's yours. Do
Yeah.
whatever you want.
But if I like gave you
Gifted. Yeah.
this strap and then like next week you're like on your community thing, you're like, hey, I got this strap for sale. I'd be like this. That's bitch.
I know. This is the funniest thing. I can't really 100%. I think I've told you guys this before, but I can't 100% say this is true or not. So this is totally speculation on my part, but I think it happened. I would give my girls, because I had a friend at work whose girls, she had two girls too, and they were sort of, in the uh, years behind them. So their old clothes they would grow out of, I would take to her, and then she, her kids could wear them.
Hmm.
And I went to work and I met her and I gave her like these huge trash bags of clothes. And she ended up saying, I said, well, okay, thanks. See you later. And she didn't get in the car and leave. And I was like, what are you doing? You got to go back to work. And she's like, no, I'm waiting on Randy, this other little girl that we knew. She's going to buy some clothes off of me. And I was like, wait, what? But I didn't say that. I went, oh, okay. And then I sort of watched it in rear view, and the other girl pulled up, and she did take out some of this. I was like,
Oh, she made a penny on your stuff.
yeah, and I think she told me a couple times that she did also.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah, she bought, she sold, but I once I gave her the stuff, like I don't wouldn't didn't want to go through the hell
Yeah.
of selling it. So
And you really like if I give somebody something, it's theirs after I've
it
gave it.
is, yeah,
But
it's
I am the type of person, for instance, this bag that I bought a bag off of Autumn and she gave me this one. I
yeah,
would never sell that. I would never get rid of this or anything. It was a
yeah,
gift. And I know that Autumn said, like, do whatever you want with it, but I
yeah.
couldn't.
She doesn't care. She
I
doesn't.
wouldn't be able to, though, because I'm like, I know that me, if I gave somebody something and I knew I don't know. I'm
Yeah,
I'm more sensitive though than some people, so there's that.
yeah. I get it. I get it. All right, guys. I guess we should go. Zane said I popped off of here and went to Twitch and came back, and you bitches are still going. I know. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining us for this humongous 5-hour live tonight. I mean, we said all sorts of things without saying nothing at all.
We did,
We
yes.
did. We just like shot the crap and didn't told some stories, caught some bags in the midair.
Don't
Uh,
even know what the point of our live was tonight.
oh no, it was wish list bags.
Oh, that's
We spent 2 minutes on those, and then we're like, but bitch, listen to this story. Oh my
that's how it
god.
goes.
Oh, god, it happens. Thank you for thumbing up the live. Thank you for coming by. I just love to do lives with Ed. I
I
used to do lives with other people, but then I'm like, no, Ed's my bitch. Back off. No, I like lives with Ed. There'll be a time when you can't because of
Yeah.
work
Yes.
or kids or something like that. And I fully get that, but I am going to feel salty about it.
Oh, girl, I don't have anything coming up. I'm in my new job because we do them late now. Perfect, girl. I'll never know.
Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Me and
guys.
me and your hours
Rael,
are pretty much the same.
we're gonna subscribe to Rael. Thanks for everybody that subscribed to Ed. Oh my God, he's on his way to 1,000, baby. He's gonna give away some tomorrow. And tomorrow night you have a live coming up.
Oh my gosh, that's what I have coming up is my giveaway.
Yeah, the giveaway.
Yes. Yeah, the giveaway is more important than the other thing I was going to switch.
He's like, I'm going shopping tomorrow. I can't wait. I was like, what do you got coming up, Ben? He's like, oh God, bitch, I'm going to Pittsburgh tomorrow.
Because I'm so excited about that.
You're like, are you gonna vlog that? What's okay, good. That's great, bitch. Have a good time. But like your channel? What's coming up?
Yeah, I'm such an idiot. I was like, girl, I'm going shopping tomorrow. Me and Brad are meeting for lunch on Saturday.
I'm gonna go out to eat. I'm gonna do this, and I was like, okay.
So
are these things that are coming up on your
channel? No. Giveaway tomorrow. Yes.
Giveaway tomorrow on Ed's channel. Do we know what time, or does it depend on when you get back from Pittsburgh?
So it's probably going to be
what?
I kind of am gonna go. I'm probably gonna go live with that because I want everybody to know that I'm not picking somebody. That it's actually, you know what I mean. Yeah. So I'm probably gonna go live. I'm gonna say it's gonna be. I'll announce it tomorrow, sometime before noon. But it's gonna be either between 6 or 7. So.
Okay. So be looking out for Ed, who is going live tomorrow. He's gonna draw out a winner. It's gonna be fabulous. And he's got a video coming up this weekend, and that is gonna be fabulous. And everybody that is on here, subscribe to me, Dawn, Ed, everybody. Caleb, Dee Bean, everybody subscribe to everybody. And chats with Chris. We love chat.
What was the brand that I know we're getting off here, but what was the brand of his rabbit fur bag that he just got? I don't remember catching the brand or the designer of it.
It was somebody I didn't know of.
Okay.
But I mean, it wasn't a huge brand. Right?
First off, he was like, I paid $75 for it. I was like, bitch, I need one.
I know, right? And you love his skunk peekaboo, don't you?
Oh my God, I love his skunk the Fendi. Yeah, the skunk.
Yeah.
Is it a peekaboo? Is that what it is?
I think it is. Yeah, it's nice. Do I need that pink and green peekaboo? Oh man, can you see me?
No, girl, you done froze.
Mother.
There you are.
Hi. It's my battery dying. Okay, bye guys. I hope you have a great rest of the week. And don't forget, we got stuff coming up, okay? And next week, we don't know what else we're gonna be here. We're gonna do it. Bye guys.
Love you.
Bye, love you.